But before you could have too much time with your mother, you discovered that Morn and Ebdrak had arrived in Abbyroot and had come to claim a bounty that Nyx tried to claim herself, but only ended up giving a little too much sass to what has turned out to be 2 transformed devils. A very, very violent battle broke out, and that is where we were picking up now. So,
oh boy.
Let's get into some battle. It's been too long indeed. Get rid of this boring music. We'll shuffle
Every
that
time.
up.
Every
It's
time.
always that. It's classic.
Oh.
Okay. Did it keep the initiative?
Yeah.
It did.
On there.
Okay.
That is good.
Thank God.
Morn is up first in this battle. Morn, let's see. Let's look around here. Ludovic's not looking so hot.
Getting right into it.
Mia's doing not so hot. But we got Gadil flying around on this stupid griffin, and he's back now. He's going to cause all kinds of trouble with his bow.
Yeah! Go McGill! Fuck him up!
Okay, so Kings, you had just, flown up in the air on Nyx's broom to swing at Morn when he looked down at Ludovic all by himself and said, "Oh, you're gonna regret that." And Ludovic, you look up to see this giant praying mantis-like devil drop down out of the sky, and he's gonna try and get you with some slices here.
Remember,
we
running
didn't
bombs.
have a reaction.
Oh.
If the effect... okay. This isn't going to be like a save stuff.
No, he's just gonna attack.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay. 2 claw attacks coming in first.
Warning bond is still active. Your damage is halved.
And
Pretty
people
good.
have bless as well.
That is a total miss on the first one, but a 25 to hit on the second one.
That does hit.
God, things got so hectic so fast.
That is 19 points of slashing damage.
Is that the halved? Or is that the whole?
No, that is full. So halved, what is that, 9?
9.
Yeah.
9! I take
So
9
he
as
comes
well.
down and slashes down with one arm, and you just throw yourself to the ground, and it passes over your head, and then he rakes the second one down your back, and these bony, little spines that run down the length of his shattered arm bone. If you remember, it had snapped out of his own arm. He just claws it down your back, and says, "If you think this is bad, just wait until we bring you back to him." And then he's going to try and sting you with his big stinger tail. That was so close to a nat 20, but it's only a 10. It goes down right towards your face, and you roll over, and it just shatters and leaves a crater in the stone. There's screaming all around you as the few normal citizens of Abbyroot start fleeing to their homes. And can I have Ludwig? Let's have you roll a timer die for me.
Oh,
A D100.
D100,
yeah,
please.
D100, yeah.
I'll roll
You
a
heard him.
D4, roll
You don't
Takes
D4.
even know what the
Spexies.
timer's for.
For you,
I think it's
going
gonna
to
be for the nuns. It's gonna be the nuns to come.
We're talking D4, right?
D2.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
D2.
1.
One.
That is good.
I think it's good. I think it's a good thing.
Interesting.
Fucking hope
Okay.
it's good.
Yeah.
So that'll take down at the top of next round. Morn has only used about half his movement. He is going to buzz back that way. Ludovic, you have an attack of opportunity if you want it.
Yes.
Fuck him up.
Okay, so I still have
Fuck him up.
most of my spells. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with a Thunder Wave.
It has to be a melee attack
Oh, shit.
for attacks of opportunity.
Do you
Yeah,
have, unless you have
Use your
Warcaster.
sword.
No, I don't have Warcaster.
The
So
shield
if he's
master
gonna
thing.
fly away, I'm gonna slice up with this marked scabbard.
Mm.
Come on. 6!
You swing at it, and he just his wings buzz with so much intensity. He's just gone. He's just this flash. Okay, Casimir. You're up, my man.
boy. So I am frightened by Abstract.
You are frightened by Ebjack, so you cannot move closer to him.
Okay, and I am just.
And you have disadvantage on attacks. Well, you can see him.
And well, but he's also Valve Enmity, so it's like it's a wash. It's just a straight roll.
Oh yeah.
I'll just. I can't. I'll look at Morn over there, like trying to decide what I'm gonna do, and I'll like force myself to look at Abstract, and then I'll just like force my hand up to point at him, and then I'm gonna like shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Blast him!
There just will be.
Fuck him up. Yeah.
So
fuck him up.
I have 2 beams now that were level 5, and each one is a roll. So the first one, I rolled damage first. Guys, I'm shook. Sorry. And that was Booming Blade. Oh my god, Here we go.
You're
Here's
all sorts of shook right now.
I'm shook up. First one's not gonna hit, I don't think. Second one, same as the first one.
Same thing. You do like hurl these 2 like balls of necrotic energy, and they shatter across his back. But he's just this hulking, fleshy gorilla monster thing. It has like barely burns through.
Yep.
His matted fur.
Yep. And I don't really got a bonus action. Okay, so I can move, just not near him. I will stand. I'll move and stand by Ludovic, just to kind of like put my shield up and guard him.
Cool.
And
all right, Kings, you're up.
Alrighty, Teddy.
And the crowd goes wild.
I would, King, seeing him fly down, I would like to try to fly down and get right in between. Would you say that they're both about 30 feet away from me, a piece, Abstract and Morn?
Yeah, about.
Alrighty, then I grab my holy symbol and I release a pulse of yellow energy, and I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. I need a dexterity saving throw from both Morn and Abstract.
That'll be everybody, right?
No, it's of my choice. Fairy Fire says of your choice. I just double checked.
Can't confirm. Just checked
Let's
myself.
triple check. Hold on.
Oh wait, no, it's each object in a 20-foot cube.
Oh.
Balls.
What did you double check?
Yeah, I got confirmation from Kings and Mia.
What?
These
It's
guys
collusion.
are
It's collusion.
conspiring.
They're like,
Fake news.
I'm not going to admit what spell I just read out because that's a part of my plan that I'm not going to tell Landon about.
Interesting.
What?
Yeah, so everybody in the radius has to.
Is it,
Oh wait, Landon. Sorry, I'm frightened. Do I make any saves at the end of my turn or no?
Oh yes, Kings. While you're confirming that, you can repeat your charisma save, please.
Alright.
What the fuck is this song?
it says its range is 60 feet / 20-foot cube.
And if I want to use my inspiration, I would have to say it now, not after.
You can just say it after the roll.
right,
Inspiration
we'll
is
see.
decided after.
I'm not gonna use
Oh,
it.
you
I don't
didn't need
think
it,
I'm gonna
thank
use
God.
it, guys.
Oh yeah, you're no longer frightened.
Okay.
It does say of my choice, and it says range of 60 feet. But it also says each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined, which range is 60 feet. Is
Sorry,
outlined.
I'm jumping. Each object in a 20-foot any creature in the area when supposed any attack against. I'm not sure what you're looking at. I'm just seeing
Fairy Fire.
Oh, each object in 20-foot
yeah.
light. Oh, so your choice is the color of the light, which is so stupid.
Choose a
That is
very dope.
It's like the weirdest.
Light.
It's the only spell I know of that it's like, make sure you specify the color. I'm like, what? Okay.
It's green
why?
because you're a stinky poopy head.
Yeah, so you still want to cast Fairy Fire?
No, I don't want to hit everybody. Gosh
Yeah,
darn it.
It's the ambush spell for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. I would like to. Instead, I'm going to swoop down, bonus action, Sanctuary on Ludovic, as long as he chooses to accept it.
I shall accept your grace.
I shall accept.
And then I am going to fire a sacred flame from my holy symbol at Abstract.
Okay.
I would like a dexterity saving throw, please.
You got it. He gets a nat 20.
Goddamn.
No.
Okay, well, nothing happens.
dude. I want to go back to regular dice. At least I was rolling good there.
Remember,
Okay, is that for you, Kings?
That's all for me.
Okay. Nyx, you had flown over and are standing between Ebjak and Mia, and as he's moving towards you slowly, Eldritch fire is like exploding across his back. Kings is flying around on your bloom and throws sunlight at him. He's just looking through you at Mia, just unfazed. What do you want to do? Mia, sorry, I got that out of order. Mia, it is your turn.
Okay.
You should
So
be out of melee too, so you can get more distance or run.
do a thing.
I am out of. Hold on.
Yeah, what crazy secret plan did you have, Mia?
You forgot it already.
Honestly, I don't even know what she's gonna choose to do.
Yeah, I don't either.
No, you guys know exactly what I'm about to do. So I need to pull up. Okay, so I am not risking anything, and I'm going to go ahead and pop this now.
I
So-
knew it.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull out my polymorph scroll.
Oh, that is not what I was thinking.
No, I'm going to pop up my polymorph scroll, and I'm going to turn myself into like, I forget the name of the exact dinosaur, but it's like a brontosaurus or something.
yeah, Brontosaurus.
An Allosaurus?
Brontosaurus.
A brontosaurus? Or
It's
there's
a-
so many I don't even know the
Well,
names.
it has to be.
Sauruses out there.
It has to be the CR of your level, I think.
Yeah, it is CR level 5.
You're turning into the long neck?
Get
Dude,
some tree
his-
stars. Eat some tree stars. Let's go.
Yeah, Littlefoot.
Dude, his stats though. Hold on.
Where the hell is...
He's probably a beefy boy.
He is.
I
That's
got
why
it.
I'm
I got
picking
it for you, Landon. I got it for you, right?
Oh,
No.
I'm just looking to see if I had a dinosaur. I could have sworn I did.
He sounded like such a kid just then. It's like, I just tried-
a dinosaur.
You can use Rick's image.
Copy him and flip it.
I'll
Oh my
just
gosh.
throw in,
This is.
we'll just use this. That's fine.
I've got something you
Uh,
can use.
Oh, describe how this looks, Mia.
Yeah, let us know, Mia. What
I need
goes
to
down
know.
right now?
Okay, so I'm seeing this and I'm like panicking, trying to figure out like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm running out of spell slots because we didn't get the rest for our fight with getting Nyx. And she's like, oh, the scrolls didn't work. Wait, I don't have to use the scrolls on them. So she's gonna pull it out and she just starts reading it. And as she's reading it, like her tips of her fingers just start sparking with sunlight, and she's like, it's like radiating, like, yes, this is a good idea. And she's going to like burst into like a supernova, and then like the neck of the dinosaur just starts swelling, and just like a loud reverberating roar of a dinosaur just picks up.
And which dinosaur again? Sorry.
A brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
Oh shit!
She is gargantuan.
Gargantuan.
Mhm.
Oh my
CR level
God.
5, and I'm level 5.
You see Ebdrak like, and you hear more. I see it! I see it! What the fuck?
So,
Holy
what I'm
shit.
going to do
And
is...
remember, an action to use the spell scroll.
Yes, it is. So I'm going to go ahead and step in between Ebdrak and Morn to stop Ebdrak from deciding to change his mind and go after the other half of the party.
It has 30 feet.
Is there like a...
Oh, we're like under your tum tum.
Yeah, I'm protecting all of you. Just-
Well.
Is there a hotkey?
This
Hang
is
on, one
insane.
sec.
And there's a like little sun
What is
engraved
that
on
thing?
her chest.
I'm feeling like a fifth wheel here, since everybody's under me. And I'm just sitting facing Abdrak
Hey,
alone.
we got Amaru
I
there. He's gonna help you
Couldn't
out.
grab
That's
you.
true.
Yeah, I couldn't grab you, and thankfully you can fly, so she figured you could just fly about the safety. So it's not like she did that with
Kings
the,
can
any
fly
sort of-
right
Well,
now.
Nyx
I
could
know.
fly, but... Oh, you have your wings!
I have my wings out.
I forgot, yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
You have, Mia, you now have an intelligence of 2.
I know, it's
Oh
great.
no, doesn't she keep her mental stats?
I'm going
No, for polymorph
No.
you don't.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
Yes, with polymorph you do. You take the stats. You take the
Oh yeah,
stats
no,
of
yeah.
whatever
You don't
creature it
keep
is.
your
Oh.
mental.
Yeah,
Her-
you don't. Yeah, yeah, whatever stats it is, that's what you are now.
She's got
Right.
8. She has 8 intelligence. It's fine.
and I'm just gonna look down at everybody. I'm just gonna mentally say to Casimir, through telepathic stuff, because I could still do that, like, I got it! I feel very heavy.
I save you.
How many hit
And-
points do you have?
121.
I have 121. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking beefy boy.
So I
Okay.
got you guys, and warding bond is still in effect because it's not a concentration spell. So there you go.
Stop breaking encounters, Mia.
Okay.
That's it for me. That's all I can do.
That's fucking crazy.
She always gets the cool stuff.
Okay, it is Ebdrak's turn. Just like screaming.
I don't know either, man.
Oh man, he does not give a fuck about Nyx. He doesn't even. I don't even know who you are.
Damn. Yeah, come on, tomorrow. Bite me, bitch. You
That-
won't. No balls.
Wow, that really changes a lot.
You give Mia this
What the
stuff,
fuck
she's
is
gonna
he
use it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
right.
use it. You thought I was gonna use the gem. No, I'm not gonna waste that just yet. No.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought you were gonna use the gem.
I thought you were
Everybody
gonna-
I forgot
Go.
you had the
Bam!
gem.
Brontosaurus. What you gonna
Yeah,
do?
that's pretty crazy.
Now the fucking
Well-
left field.
He's going to.
Dinosaur bitch.
He's gonna see a shadow pass over his head and looks up and sees a griffin soaring through the air with a young boy with a bow just shooting arrows, and he takes one of his chains and
Shit.
throws it up in the air.
Good deal,
I'm like,
boy.
is he gonna go for you or is he gonna go for the griffin? I think he's gonna go for you. I'm gonna say you get a +2 bonus to your armor because he's trying to get like up past this griffin. He's gonna throw his first chain attack at you. God damn it! Why am I using this dice? That
Does he
is
love
not.
us?
I doubt a 16 hits, right?
Yeah.
Is exactly my armor right now,
Well,
so I'm going
With
to
the
shield.
plus two,
plus
so-
two.
Oh, you have +2.
Plus,
'cause-
so I have 14.
Oh.
You only have an AC of 14. Oh.
Yeah.
Plus 2 is 16. So
Okay. You see this chain
Yeah, I'm going to shield.
start wrapping around
going to
you,
shield.
and then fire goes out and just kind of burns some of the chains away. So, okay. Edric's done. Is he gonna go at you again, or is he gonna go at somebody else? I'll leave it up to a dice. 1 or 2. No, he's gonna go for somebody else. That's a 1. He's gonna go for somebody else. He looks over at. They don't like Ludovic. He's gonna go for you.
Oh no.
Fuck me. 14.
He's also rolling at disadvantage.
Oh, dude, wait.
Why?
Oh, wait. I need
Why?
a wisdom saving throw. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, what?
Wait. Yeah, wisdom
You guys
saving
are-
throw for Sanctuary.
DC
Oh,
15.
Wait, oh, you sanctuary.
That's a nat 1.
Oh wait, sorry, hold on.
So
have technology.
that means
He has to choose to try to attack somebody else.
I love you,
Okay.
Justin.
Well, I already rolled. He'll just put it on Casimir, which a 14 won't hit Casimir. So you see this chain flying in, and you just knock it out of the air. And he's not very happy. He's going to climb and leap and swing up onto this building and roar down at you all. And he's looking at you, Mia, like he's gonna try something. That'll be it for.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You weren't in melee range.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It is Gadil's turn.
Why do I have something that says I have a +1 to my AC?
But I am going to take 2 arrows at the same time. I'm trying to shoot Evrak. Without Churchill. Where is the goal here? No, that's damage. That's
Sorry, who are you shooting at?
25.
Abstract.
Jack. Oh, 25 will hit.
Yeah, I have. 25. That is 10 plus favorite 4.
And he's using silvered
24.
arrows. Relevant card text.
And
24 total?
I was with my, or I wasn't with my magic weapon.
Oh, it's a magic shot.
You have silvered arrows.
Yeah, so it's +1 that because it's a +1 weapon. It will be
Okay.
25 and 16,
Uh-huh.
and it's 15 in total of damage.
15 total.
Yeah, 15 total.
Okay, he's down to 36.
Yeah, 16 I think it misses, so...
Dang, that's a lot of damage. Okay, you like throw yourself back and look down the length of the griffin and let an arrow loose, and it goes into his neck, and he just roars as his tongue flops around in his open jaw. Anything else for you?
I don't think Abbyroot can catch him.
You can move
Yeah, no.
still. You can move still on your.
So he's going to move closer to everyone.
It just, you guys all see this little red and orange, it almost looks like a big fat salamander, like running and scurrying under the feet of Mia the Brontosaurus. And yeah, do you want to move, good deal, on your griffin? Anywhere? Or are you just going to kind of soar right where you're at?
Want to stay more... I think in the middle.
Okay.
I don't think getting you to...
So kind of just start move. Yeah, you'll just kind of do some swerving. Cool. Nyx, you are up.
Would I be able to get to Abstract with my movement?
Because you have a fly speed now.
Yeah.
What's your speed? Is it still just 30? Or is it a little higher now?
I think it's higher.
I will say yes, you could fly up onto this building.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get a melee. Oh, do I want to get in melee with him?
Actually, you know what? Real fast. At the start of your turn, when you start your turn, as you kind of look up and brace and get ready to fly up, you see he turns his head down at you, and his eyes light up with fire. And he's gonna use his unnerving mask ability on you to try and frighten you. I need a DC 16 charisma saving throw.
All right, should be okay.
Oh, are you blessed? Are you blessed? No, you're not blessed.
I am not blessed.
Oh, you haven't inspiration?
No, I won't use it. I'm good.
Okay. You are frightened by him, and while frightened, your attacks against him or your attacks are at disadvantage as long as you can see him, and you cannot move closer to him.
Okay. Then I will. Guess I'll fly to like here.
You're all gonna group up, huh?
And then
warning.
I'm going to Sacred Flame Mourn.
Okay.
Good. He needs a Dex 16.
Okay. That is 16 on the dice, so he'll pass with his fire.
I think that doesn't take any then, right? No.
Nah.
Okay, and then bonus action, I'm going to... what the hell am I going to do? I'm going to use my healing light and roll 2d6 for health for Ludo.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
So you get 8. Back to you. Yeah. And then I'm going to telepathically talk to my Raven Baxter to go get Melita and tell her what the hell's going on.
Got it.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Ludovic, wrap up the round.
Okay. He's on a building. I don't like buildings. Can I bring that building down?
He's
don't
not
like
lying.
buildings.
He
I
doesn't.
don't like buildings.
Could you
And he
bring
took
that
that.
building down?
He took that personally.
With what?
Or tremor?
No. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
These aren't ruins. These are like, actual buildings.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so he's
Can
up
I use
there.
my cantrip?
There was a spell.
Is a thing.
So I'm gonna look at Ebjack and I'm going to hit the runes,
Bing, bing, bong.
give him the bird, and cast Prod of Daggers on Ebjack.
Okay.
My third and final second level spell.
Sounds good. Let me drop in a... Whoa. Daggers. Okay, so he'll take damage at the start of his turn.
Yep. And then let's see. Do I have
Kick his ass.
Fuck him up!
anything else? Does Spider give me something like a second fucking attack? And it does not. So I'm going to look at my newfound buddy Kings, because we got drunk earlier together.
My man!
And
My man.
I'm gonna look up, grab him by the collar, fuck him up,
Done.
and let him go. And I'm gonna give King some bardic inspiration, baby.
Inspiration. Oh, he already has Bardic Inspiration.
Do I?
Give it to me.
I mean, I see it marked on you.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
I watched
okay.
the last up. Yeah, you
Okay.
do.
Oh, I just
So
thought I
then-
was bi.
I'm gonna.
Kings is bisexual now, guys.
Cannon.
Me and Kaz at the same time.
Do you want to put it on Kaz instead?
I'm gonna look at him, say fuck him up, and I'm gonna turn to Casimir. I'll give Casimir bardic inspiration.
Still done.
Sounds
Listen
good.
by.
Anything
I
else
am
for your turn?
blessed.
That is everything I am able to do.
Okay. At the end of the round. Nyx, your raven, flying up through the air, going to fetch Melita. You're not looking through its eyes, but if you could, you would see that the nuns and Melita are already here. They're already out, like, getting the citizens inside. And they're nuns, and they've been trained with swords. You see they all have these long, moon-shaped scabbards, and they are guarding the entrances to, like, the churches and the temples, protecting the innocent. You see Melita running around and helping people and, like, putting out fires that have started to spread from these devils that are fighting. Everybody's moving away from this fight, except one person that is running towards the battlefield. And you all hear Mia's mother yelling out for her. Mia! Mia!
No!
Mia!
No!
And she is running to save her daughter that she has just been reunited with.
Where is she?
We're gonna make this one hurt. We're gonna make this one hurt,
I
Mia.
just had-
Show me where she is on the battlefield. You just changed all my
I'm gonna
plans.
use.
Yeah, you just changed everything.
That D4? Who rolled that D4?
And she has my
That was an unfortunate roll, so let me add her
Ludovic,
in.
if you get my mom killed, I swear to God.
If you kill my mama,
Who would be on the run from you if
me,
your mama died?
whoops, that is not what I meant to do.
Well,
Canonically, that wouldn't be possible. She wouldn't blame you. Ludovic didn't roll a fake die in the game like, I summoned your mother.
Luna comes running in and is shouting for Mia. Just, where are you? Sweet Mia! Where are you? But I don't think Morn or Abject have noticed that yet. But she looks horrified at what's happening. Timer is gone. And she will, I'll roll her into the initiative real fast, actually. Well,
20.
that's a 5, so super cool. Okay. All
She's
right.
at the very last one, thank God.
Morn is up first. He looks at you, Mia, in your dinosaur form, says, you're gonna make this tough, aren't you? And he flies up towards little Gadil. Whoa! Towards little innocent Gadil, who's all by himself, so high up in the air. And he's going to try and get you with his 2 claws. Okay, slightly better rolls. That is an 18 and a dirty 20.
both hit.
They both hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be a total of... This is going to be bad. Where are my d8s? Where did you go? There you are. Oh boy. Oh wait, not d8s. It's alright, one sec. Ooh. 23 points of slashing damage from those, and since they both hit, I've been trying to do this since the last fight. Both of these big bone mantis-like arms snatch you up, and you are grappled in his arms. So grappled. He's used pretty much all of his movement to get up to you. But the griffin is going to fly out from under your feet on your turn, as he kind of lifts you off of it. And then his stinger is going to come up and try and get you and he will have advantage with the stinger since you are in his like mandible grappling claws. God damn it, so bad with the stinger. There's a 14 hit. Unless
Do I still have the +2?
You do not have the +2 anymore.
I don't think I can cast shield with I can only cast it with the feet.
Oh.
I mean, as long as you got a reaction, you can cast shield.
Yeah, if you.
Well, it just depends if like how he has the shield ability, and if it's like a because like some things are like one use per long rest sort of deal.
Okay.
There's some things like that, and I don't know the Drake Warden well enough. Let me jump to that.
Is it your cantrip on this person?
Let's see.
Unless he had it as like part of his.
I can. Yeah,
If you have a spell slot left, you can cast it.
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay, you want to cast shield?
Oh, I can, but yeah, and when I do, I can roll with the hit die and put that of temporary hit points.
How many spell slots do you have left?
None of your business.
That is all my business.
That is it.
Literally, my
I haven't used a first level spell slot. I have used all the second levels.
Okay, so you still have your first levels. Okay, got it.
And I can
all right, so
hit die.
you see, you get pulled into his chest. He's got this big, like, ripped open mouth filled with all these little insect needly teeth that are all just kind of moving in his gums. And you see this stinger come flying up, and you wince as you expect to like go into your neck, but you just hear more go, "Ah, fuck, that's hot!" And he brings back his stinger, and it's on fire. He's just and there's just this shield of flame in front of your face, and that will be it for Morn. Casimir, you're up.
Okay. All right, things are happening. Ebdract he doesn't look like he's within movement of me, right? Is he?
Maybe. They move decently fast. Faster than you guys, for sure.
So I don't think I could reach him from here, but I will... I'll just yell... Kingsmere, if you can hear me, handle your mother, and I'll take off.
Mom, you're embarrassing me.
Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
Well, I guess, Landon, how far could I move in this?
I mean, you can get up to like the base of the building.
I'll get to an area that I have good enough view on them.
Oh, you want to be able to see him?
Yeah.
Okay.
See
yeah.
him
So
with,
I'll put you like right there.
I want to get to an area where like I wouldn't have disadvantage or like I wouldn't have like many more AC.
Yeah, you're good there.
And I will just I'll hold up my hand and Eldritch Blast them again because I can't.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
You got your bardic inspiration too.
I
so.
do. And these are at advantage because he's enmitied. So and I'm not feared anymore. Enmitied. First one is that, but here's the second roll. I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration on the first one. I remember.
It's a D8.
And
is it now a D8?
It goes up into a D8.
I remember an 18 didn't hit him last game.
No, it's still a D6.
Oh, what? I rolled a D8.
It's probably affected by multi-class.
Is it a D6? I'll roll a D6.
Yeah,
I rolled
it's still
a
a
D8.
D6.
He did multi-class in the fighter.
Okay,
so what are you up to it?
Gonna go
18 plus 5.
in
So
the bard. Okay, I'm sorry. I just needed that
23.
dude.
Okay.
23 will hit.
And he takes 10 damage on that one.
Ooh, okay, he's looking pretty.
But also, he's Hexblade's Curse as well, and Hexblade's Curse says get a +3 bonus to damage rolls.
Ooh, nice.
So that was 13. And then also with Hexblade's Curse, I'm critting on a 19 or 20. So here's the little second Eldritch Blast at advantage. That's a 15, not gonna hit, not gonna do it. And a 12. That fucking sucks. Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Mia, you're up.
Okay. So,
What are you gonna do?
Landon, I have a question.
Man.
Yes, so, since I am now a Brontosaurus, I am 62 to 72 feet tall.
You looked up Brontosaurus.
By that logic, would both of them be within 20 feet of me?
I am nervous to say yes.
I want
What
your...
is your...
What is your intention?
Her attacks have 20 feet. Her attacks have 20 feet of reach.
Yeah, my attacks have 20 feet of reach, so
Okay.
I want to know if they're both options or only one of them are an option.
Understood.
Mhm.
I think... Ooh.
Yes, no dice.
That's a... You know what? I'm going to say Morn is definitely within range, because he's just, like, up above you in the air. Ebdrak's a little further away, so I will roll.
Okay.
You can
That is
still
a 1.
You can still move.
Ebdrak is beyond 20.
Alright.
You still have 30 feet
So-
of movement.
Terms and conditions.
Ooh, that's a great point. She could still move, but actually, at the start of your turn, Mia, Ebdrak is going to snarl and beat his chest and snap his chains on the ground, like right at your feet, and use his frightening, unnerving mask on you.
Oh,
So I need a DC 16 charisma saving throw
Charismatic
with the
Brontosaurus.
charisma of your dinosaur.
There are charismatic, actually. Wow. Oddly.
They're so nice.
Yeah. Okay.
You have inspiration.
Well, I mean, they
still.
are herbivores. You know,
Yeah.
they're not really aggressors.
You have inspiration.
I do,
And you
but
get a +4.
I do, but
Yeah, they
he's
have a
not
plus
really who
4.
I'm concerned about right now, so I'm okay with being frightened of Ebdrak
Okay.
for the time being.
If you are frightened, your attacks have disadvantage as long as you can see him.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and swing my tail at Mr. Morn here because he's gotten our boy, and you
Hey.
know that cannot stand.
Snap your tail up at him. Attack
Just get him a
disadvantage.
At advantage,
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay. I'll roll the second one anyway.
that could be one.
It could be. All right. So that was failed. So I'm going to use my inspiration to try to hit that again.
Disadvantage
Okay.
again.
Yes, I understand.
Rude.
Okay. So +8 is a dirty 20. Okay. +8 again.
Yeah.
So
Hey, that'll hit.
okay, excellent. So I'm going to roll
Oh, God. it's gonna be bad.
68 +5.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me double check.
Wait,
No.
did you? Damn.
Yeah, that's 68. Hold on. Let me start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no! Sorry,
Yeah, you
ignore
keep
that.
doing 8d8.
Ignored.
Hey, just remove that 5 and that 1.
There we go. Okay, so it's
20 points?
20 plus 5, so 25 points of damage.
25. He's down to 55.
Okay, and because that hit, he needs to wait. Never mind. That's wrong one. Okay.
Damn.
Alrighty. So, is there anything else I can do? So, bonus actions. Nothing really. I guess a bonus action. Telepathically speak to my mother and be like, "Mom, I'm the dinosaur. Run away!"
Can you telepathically speak while you're polymorphed? Do you still have all of your stuff?
I mean, yeah, it's a thing that I get from being a sorcerer. It's not really like a spell or anything. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to.
But I think you have all of the stats and stuff of the dinosaur now.
Yeah, if you're using
Like
the
you
mental
only
stats
can use
of
the abilities
dinosaur.
that you can use that the dinosaur has and the languages that it knows.
Well, it's not a mental stat. It's a class ability.
But you're not that. You're not you anymore.
Yeah, you're taking on the form of that, encompassing all of that.
Okay, never mind. I feel like that's
Also,
silly.
Landon, I If you want to say no, that's fine, but I forgot that I was blessed on my missed last Eldritch Blast attack. If you don't want to allow the D4, we can keep it moving, but I just thought I would say something.
Let's get it.
What, that 12?
What did you have?
It was I have advantage to hit, and I got a 15 and a 12, but each of them would have had a D4 because of the bless. So it would be like.
Go ahead and add a D4 to the 15, because it could.
We'll just see. Nope. All right. Continue.
Okay, not gonna do it. Yeah, Mia, I'm sorry, but unfortunately, giant dinosaur cannot communicate. Kings, you're up. You're muted, by the way, Kings.
He said skip him because he's on call.
Yeah.
He said.
Oh, okay.
He's in a call.
Ebdrak is up instead then. Ooh, interesting.
He takes damage from the daggers.
Is this my...
Cloud of
Yeah, that's if he
daggers.
moves.
If he
Hang on.
moves.
Oh, if he.
Oh, wait, no,
if
you
he
said at the
starts.
start of the turn.
Yeah, the start of its turn.
Sorry.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome
King-
back.
What do you?
Oh,
do
so I guess we can go back to his turn then.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Kings,
can.
do it.
Okay. Coming in hot, coming in feisty. I am going to. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm inside of a brontosaurus.
You're
Under.
underneath an Oliphant, like in one of the just.
Luna is coming in
to be
hot.
inside me, but not like this.
Oh Jesus!
I'm gonna fly through between the legs and shoot straight up the neck with the
Throws
broom.
up. That's disgusting.
You can't hear my thoughts, bitch.
As I'm on my way up, I pull my holy symbol from my neck and I just scream, "Get off of him!" And I'm going to third level guiding bolt him.
Okay.
Yeah. Get
How
him up.
far are you? You're trying to. I'm assuming stay out of his reach, right?
Whose reach?
Morn's.
Morn's?
Like
Yeah.
when you say you're flying.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just
It's
making
like
sure.
it's like as I'm coming up is whenever I fire it. I'm not gonna get in
Understood,
within 5 feet of
understood.
him and shoot.
Cool. All right. So he needs to make a dex save, right?
No, I need to make an attack roll.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, getting
I'll allow it.
Getting a little too cocky.
I'm not seeing my roll. Come on, where's my roll?
I'm not seeing it either.
Oh, here. Hello?
Hello.
D&D Beyond, are you home?
Oh, hello.
Hello, how is this?
Guten Tag.
Here, I'm just gonna
Try
roll.
a custom roll.
Yeah, I'm just doing a custom roll. Alright. Do it, go.
Do the thing.
We're gonna get like 10 rolls from Kings.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh,
Just
God.
Like all at one time.
I'm about to reload my page.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you might try to reload.
I'm causing nothing but a ruckus here. I
You're
apologize.
okay, dude. I love
I'm a
ruckuses.
failure.
Well, my mom got a cute, low key.
Alright.
Hey, you know what? Hey, if Ludovic wasn't...
How great would it be if
Focus on
Kings
another.
ended up with Mia's mom?
Mia's
I'm
mom.
gonna use
I
my
would
inspiration.
simply kill myself again.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah, good idea.
And don't forget your bless and your bardic
And you're
inspiration.
blessed and bardically inspired, yes.
Yeah, but I rolled a nat 1.
So yeah, re-roll that bad boy.
That's better. 20.
Ooh.
Does a 25 hit?
25 does hit.
Yay!
Yeah, fuck him up. Fuck him up.
That is 25
Oh
points of
my
radiant
God.
damage.
Leave him alone.
No.
I refuse. 25 points of radiant damage, and the next attack against him has advantage.
Okay.
Disrespectfully.
And as I
No.
said, let him go.
He looks at you with a
Odd
big
choice of words,
smile
Kings.
and says, "That's the plan." Ebdrak is
You're gonna take that 8 points of
going to
piercing from the cloud of daggers.
yeah. Like one slices up his already just broken jaw. How much did you say he takes?
8.
8.
Ooh.
One more than 7.
Oh shit! Ebdrak's looking so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Look worse.
Fuck. Oh man.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside that trunk?
Language.
Poop.
Better.
fudge.
Okay.
Dang it!
Gosh darn.
It's this Brontosaurus. That's what really has just fucked it all up.
That's what I do in your complicated combats.
Don't get his anger up.
Let's say this was pretty straightforward. This was not Brontosaurus.
Come on, it wasn't in your notes?
Sorry, I need just a sec.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Hey, do your thing.
Okay, we have talks all the time.
I can complicate things. If you want me to.
It's just that there's no way they're going to get all of you. There's just no way.
He's trying to decide who.
They don't know that my Runa is here yet. But they also, from your experience, haven't seemed too afraid of dying. Quote, dying. So what would they do?
Run? Flee?
We have a 5-headed trump card in our back pocket.
Abdrak's just going to, like, heaving and, like, bubbling tarish blood is falling out of him, looks down at Casimir and just... he's gonna just do what he can to just try and hurt you. So he's gonna make his chain attacks. First one. Ooh, 27.
Yep. I'll do it.
Just barely.
Just barely.
Yeah,
Really hits.
barely hits.
16 points of slashing damage. And you are grappled.
What is with you?
Okay.
Stop it.
I'm grappled.
How many points did I just say?
16.
You said 16. I'll update it. I'm at 17. I'll update it.
And then you see Abdrak with this chain wrapped around you. He brings one of his huge fists back and pulls you towards him. I need a contested strength check.
Oh, I'm not good at this, y'all.
Use your acrobatics.
It's going to be really tough because he just got a 23.
Even if I get a nat 20, well, I'd have to get a nat 20 and a D3.
Do you have a? Oh, never mind. It's a skill.
All right, here we go.
This actually could be bad for you.
4.
Okay, you get pulled up into the air, and then he's going to try and punch you back down. So he lets the grapple go, so you're going to fall no matter what. But he's going to see if he can pull a oomph behind this.
One.
Not a 1, but not
2.
crazy high, but it's still going to hit. It's 22.
I'll shield that. I'll shield that.
You're going to shield that?
I'll shield that.
Okay. He goes to punch you, and this silvery moon just forms in front of your hands, and it shatters and breaks as you get knocked back down. Take 2d6 points of bludgeoning damage on the fall. I maxed that. 12 points.
All right.
From the sheer force of the punch, you land prone. So you're not grappled, but you are prone.
Okay.
And then he's going
Taking a
to...
beating.
Oh, this stupid dagger thing. But he doesn't want to go down on the ground. That's where the fucking Brontosaurus is. Oh, but you can't move closer. He's going to land down right on top of you, and just his like big tongue that's loose with no lower jawbone is just hanging over you with tarish saliva falling on you.
Does he
Don't be
take
for him.
damage from moving out of the cloud of daggers? I don't remember.
I don't think you take damage moving out. I think it's just if
No,
you... Well...
First
If
time,
you start or move.
or you start when it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so...
yeah, he already took his damage there.
Okay. Good deal. You are up. You are grappled by Morn. So you are no longer on your griffin. It's still like right there for now, but you're not on it.
Oh, because I had a question.
What's the question?
Two things. Can I drink a healing potion?
If you've got one on you, it's just an action. Or a bonus action.
It's an action or a bonus action?
Bonus.
Bonus
Yeah,
action. It's an action for somebody
I
else. I
have
got that mixed.
I have a potion of healing. Oh, shit.
Yeah, then I'm going to drink one.
Okay.
and hope the best.
Pop
here.
it, chug it.
That's 2 plus 4, I think.
4.
Yeah.
The healing potion, or yeah, and I get 6 points back. And I don't know if I can like and trying to bring us both down.
There's not really. Wait, you want to try and what?
So grab him and try to bring us both down.
Oh, you want to grapple him so he falls while he's grappling you.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to make a strength check. Let me roll first, so I tell you what he gets.
Okay.
He's gonna make. He'll go with strength.
Oh no.
That's a nat 1.
It's in that one.
Oh! What?
Yes, good deal!
The power of brick lies in you!
He could roll in that one too, though. He could roll in that one too.
If he believes it, it can happen.
I'm going to roll the strength here.
Please be a nat 20.
Yeah, 11.
Oh, I wanted to be in that one so bad.
No.
So he has you wrapped up, and then you just kind of with your arms that are back behind him, you just grip his wings and kind of like put them in a hold so that his like buzzing wings just stop. He goes, what the? Are you fucking crazy? And as he's about to say that, you both fall out of the air. So you will both fall. I'm gonna say that's 40 feet as you just go plummeting down.
Do they hit the ground?
Oh yeah, they're gonna hit the ground. So
Yeah.
you take. Wow.
Oh
18,
no.
18 points of damage to both of you guys.
Okay, he's still up.
Does he fall within my attack of opportunity range?
That's
The
not how
corn-
that works.
It's only exiting. It's only exiting.
He's down to 12.
Yeah,
Gadil
one
is down to what, 5, I think?
5, uh-huh.
Okay. So you did your action.
Oh, I got this.
I'm going to section.
Yeah. And I guess technically you're still grappled. As you guys fell together.
Yeah.
Just hit the ground.
Holding each
Okay.
other.
Oh, shit, Gadil fell?
I think that's it for you. Nyx,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna be here for the full game now.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Yes!
I spoke with the wife.
Oh, I hope she doesn't hate us.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Philip, give us your address. We'll send you flowers.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna fly down to Casimir. Freaking out.
Freaking out, man!
I'm gonna bonus action give him the 2d6.
Just so you're aware, Nyx, you would know. In order to get to Casimir, you will go within Abdrax's attack of opportunity range.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
So you get 7 health.
It all helps, thank you.
Yeah.
7 is better than 0.
Yeah.
Does that put you at 12? I'll update you real fast. I'm already there.
Thank you.
I think I can heal you again too. Hold up. Yeah, and then I'm going to action healing hands you for another 3d4 or 1d4. Fuck. For 1. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
If I take 12 damage, I'll be like, thanks.
And then
That was a close one.
that's it. That's all I can do.
Right. Ludovic, you're up, and then it is Neruna's turn.
Okay, we're looking. Okay, that's.
Get out of here.
Okay. So action. I'm going to. Cloud of Daggers is a concentration, so I'm going to move that concentration down again on Abstract.
You can't. I don't think you can move Cloud of Daggers. It's not like Spiritual Weapon where you can bonus action move it. It's just it appears in that place and then it stays there.
Okay.
It's so just a little note because it kind of happened with the wolves. Cloud of
Yeah.
Daggers is best when like you have to when they're funneled down a hallway.
Yeah, I'll kill
Outside, they can just move around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
if
fairy
it-
fire.
Get that kill box going.
Okay, so... Oh, that kind of fucked that one up a little bit, but that's
You're
fine.
doing great. You're doing great.
So...
Great, sweetie.
I know, man, I'm trying my best, okay?
Morning is guapo.
I know. So... I'm gonna take a step towards Morn, and I'm going to, because they're both on the ground, right? Or are they standing?
They are still, they're prone.
So I'm gonna take my scabbard and just stab straight down onto Morn.
Advantage.
Oh boy. Yep, with advantage.
21 and a 21.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm going to
hit.
I'll react to a 1d6 more.
They
Oh,
are
yeah,
immune to
Mark.
fire damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Those
you're
hit.
right.
21's hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Oh man.
So
More, no!
Okay, so I need to ask, because I have my shield in hand, could I do a double-handed stab down for my D10?
No.
Okay.
Drop your
that's
shield, bro.
fine. Yeah. Okay, so we're looking at 3 damage there. And then...
Do you not have any modifier to Dex or Strength? Are you +0 in both of those?
Oh, I mean, it was a D8. Yeah, I don't have... I ain't got shit for strength, dude. I'm a bard.
Short sword, you
What
should be able
about
to
Dex?
use
Well,
Dex
Dex.
as well.
It's just telling me a D8. I mean,
What's your Dex mod?
Dex mod is a +1.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know why it's not adding for you. That's weird.
Yeah.
But maybe you're not proficient with the. No, because you took fighter.
No,
anyways,
okay.
you get 4, so you're at 8.
Okay.
Or Morn's at 8 hit points as
Okay.
you go for the mercy blow, and he just
And
screams
then
with the sword in his
on
neck.
top of that, I'm also casting Psychic Blades on my stab for an additional
Sword.
2d6 psychic damage.
Isn't the sword also silvered?
It is silvered, because it is Ismarked. I don't know if that's going to help or not.
It just means it goes through normally.
Okay.
Cool.
It's better than nothing.
Otherwise, they have like double their hit points against just normal weapons.
For 9. So
Fuck.
I wanna like, as I stab him, and I see that it goes through, and the musical notes leave my hand to do their like piercings in.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get down on one knee, right up to his face, and say hello to your boss.
Oh shit.
Pull it out.
Third time's the charm, huh? And you kill him, and he burns up in flames.
Just in time.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Confirmed. They'll be back. Good job,
Yeah,
guys.
he'll be back.
You'll be back.
That was clutch, Ludovic. That was so clutch, because he was definitely gonna just beeline it to Maruna. Because she was be up next, and he'd know she was there.
And then that is, I have movement.
Mom to leave. Get my mom to go home.
Mom, go home. God.
God, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
I'm trying to think of what I can do.
Probably not much you can do. You already attacked. Bonus action for your psychic blades.
The Psychic Blades isn't a bonus action.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's an other.
Oh yeah, that is a bardic free action.
Yeah, it's a free
Oh.
action.
Nice.
I played a College of Whispers bard once. It's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah.
And I'm also a changeling, ironically enough.
Do I have enough movement to run by Gooddeal, pick him up, and still make it to Casimir?
No, definitely not. You also
worry
can't
about
use your
me.
movement to pick Gadil up.
Okay,
Don't worry about me.
If I can use all of my movement, I want to get over to Casimir next.
You could get... Yeah,
30
okay.
feet.
Yeah.
So I just need to get within 5 feet of them.
Yeah. Okay. You're good.
Okay, so that's what I shall do, and that is Ludo's full action.
Okay. Maruna is up. She kind of takes a few hesitant steps forward. Out of your big brontosaurus eye, you can see she's clutching that knife from her kitchen in her hand, and it's just shaking as she looks up at you. And I would imagine your brontosaurus form is a little paler than usual, maybe.
Yeah, with like some scars and a little like sun emblem on her chest to kind of like
She's
break.
just
like a little red
looking at you.
handkerchief up at the neck.
She's got big white gloves on her legs.
Just like,
little white booties.
You see your mom's just like in shock of. Not only is she shocked of just seeing a premantis devil burn up in front of her, she also thinks that maybe her daughter is a giant
dinosaur now.
thing.
It actually runs in the family.
Oh god.
It skips a generation.
So there's not much she really does. And
It's a recessive gene.
so Casimir, you're up.
Okay.
What's up?
So
Doesn't you only have my short sword? The one I gave you?
Oh yeah.
She's referencing a kitchen knife.
What you got, Casimir?
So I'm prone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use half my movement to stand up. Well, I'll put my spear on the ground.
Remember,
What?
that'll provoke an opportunity attack
Oh, standing
Let's
up
use your
does?
bonus action.
to defend yourself.
You have to expend your bonus action to get up
Yeah,
without provoking.
That's a thing, huh? Can I just lay on the ground and be like,
It's a Landon rule. Yeah.
Okay, so
Otherwise, prone is just stupid.
I honestly like it.
use my bonus action to get up. I can use my
Until it's
bonus
detrimental
action
to what you want to do, and you're like,
And
I
then,
hate this.
then you're like, this is stupid.
This
I hate homework.
Fuck. Okay, I didn't factor that in. I will. An opportune attack can still fuck me up.
I mean, you can expend your bonus action, get up, and then attack.
Yeah, I was just counting on the second attack. I'll use it someday. I will use my bonus action I'll put my spear on the ground, and I'll kind of lean on it and stand up, and I'll look at Abstract and be like, and like blood will be coming out of my mouth, and I'll like spit it at him, and I'll just like attempt to stab him with my spear, and I'm going to. Well, maybe. I will booming blade him as well with that. So this I crit in a 19 or 20. Remember that. Here's my spear attack at advantage.
Booming blade. Isn't that bonus attack?
It's a cantrip that lets you make a weapon attack.
It's a
Yeah, so-
cantrip.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking of.
So I brandish a weapon and I attack at a creature. I'm gonna hit the sufferer. It suffers the weapon's normal effects, but if he moves, he takes a D8 of thunder damage.
That's right.
On level 5, it also does 1d8 damage.
If he moves, only if he moves.
No. In the attack. If he moves, it's 2d8.
Wait, what? If
Yeah,
the
it's
target
just-
willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, the target takes 1d8 of thunder damage.
If you look at the
level
top,
5?
it should say in parentheses 2d8. If you're
Oh,
actually
because I'm
looking
level
into
5
the
now.
spell.
It'll take 2d8
Yeah.
if he moves. If he moves, he'll take 2d8. Okay.
And on the hit, it's a 1d8 thunder damage plus.
I feel like that only procs if he moves, though.
Well, is the reason
No.
it's not.
Well, because it says on a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attacks, normal effects, so like my weapon damage, and then becomes sheathed in the booming energy until the start of my next turn. So I don't think it takes damage unless he moves. So if he moves between my next turn...
No, it says at level 5, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Are you looking at
to
Green
the hit.
Flame Blade? Because that's what Green Flame...
No.
Booming blade. No. Yeah, Gadil is correct, but
Yes.
I think it's because aren't you a paladin and a warlock?
Yes.
You're not a fifth
So
level.
you're not a 5th whichever one you
Well,
want.
this is it 5th level? I don't know. God,
Yes,
okay,
it looks like
sure.
it's-
1d8.
I've got it right.
1d8.
I've got it right here. At
Casimir,
fifth
just
level-
do it normally. Just do it how it would normally be, because
Well,
it's not at 5th level for you.
I think what we're trying to determine is he doesn't take the damage immediately. He takes it if he moves.
Correct.
Okay, that's
Only
all
if you were hitting at 5th level does it do that damage immediately.
Okay. All right. Sure. So I will get up. I'll spit my blood in his face, and I'll stake my spear and try and impale him with it. And this is the attack. That's not gonna.
You got your bardic inspiration, right? And bless.
Inspiration and
Oh,
bless, so
that's
that's
a
a-
D4 is not. I have an advantage, so I'll do it again.
Oh, that's true. You do have advantage.
You have a D6 and a D4.
25.
So close to a crit.
I know.
Yeah, save that bardic inspiration for the damage, my boy.
Can I do that? I can add it to
Oh
damage.
no, you can't use it on
Okay.
damage, huh?
So
No,
this is
my bad, my bad.
because he's Hexblade cursed. He's gonna get a 1d6 plus 9. So just add a 3 to this.
Okay.
So 10 damage.
Silvered weapons.
Yeah, well, yeah. So he takes 10 damage, and 10 total, and he is
5 hit
sheathed,
points.
and like as I sticks into him, like lightning comes down my arm and like wreaths around him, and I'll say, "See you later," and I'll stand right there.
He says, right back.
Back out your tongue?
And me will go.
And Marina will go, Mia? Okay, Mia, it is your turn.
Why
Oh,
does
I'm
it
sorry,
keep
Casimir,
swapping
that's
us?
it for you, right?
Yeah, that's it.
It keeps swapping us to where I'm before Mia, then Mia's before me, then I'm before Mia.
Because we both have the same initiative.
Who wants to
score.
go first? I'll just
Kings, do
swap
you
it.
want to go first?
I mean, go ahead. You use that. You turned into a brontosaurus. Might as well use it to at least finish off one person. Go for it.
Thank you.
Kings in 16, me in 17.
So I am going to. Yeah. Actually,
You're fighting, you can.
yeah, I was gonna say. Add a
Try to
question.
turn around.
Give him my size. How far away is he?
So we'd rolled last time, he was out of reach. But that was before he jumped down, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
He's
when he was
within,
on
I'll
the
say
building.
he's within reach now.
Okay, so I am going to do a stompy attack on him. Pah!
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
is he
Oh no!
prone? Is he prone?
She's fighting with you.
Oh.
Mamma mia! It's a Mia. Okay, so that's 18 because it's a plus 8.
Hits. Oh, disadvantage though.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I need to roll one more time. Oh, so it still hits. Okay, that one is
Let's see if you can do 5 points of damage.
with 5d8. I sure hope so.
We'll see. We'll see.
4.
Yeah,
Maybe.
So I just need to get 1 on each one, and plus another 5.
Yeah.
So
How do you want to do this?
19, 20, 22, 23
I want to see
total.
the total amount. Nice. How do you want to do this?
Okay, so what I'm gonna go and do, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna see my mama, and then I'm gonna look down, and I'm just gonna raise both legs up, looming over my form silhouetted in the moonlight. And I'm just going to, in my head, I'm saying something really profound, but outwards it's just a very loud guttural roar. And squish and splatter everybody in radius with viscera of
Nyla.
demon.
Ludovic and Casimir, you see this shadow loom up above you, and you all know what's coming. You roll out of the way, sprint, and just dive for cover as Ebdrak the idiot and looks up just as a foot, like a bug, splatters him, and that bubbling tarish blood goes out in all directions. And as you lift up your leg, chains, just kind of like streamers, like something sticky, kind of come up from your foot as he burns away. And we are out of combat. That was either gonna definitely go in your guys' favor or really go badly.
That imagining just what that looked like, just like from like 100 feet away, just like people flying around, like like a dinosaur, like running between buildings.
Okay, nice job, guys. That I was worried about Milruna, but you guys managed to get some good damage in there. Also was worried about Gadil for a minute. But with the devils slain, townsfolk kept safe and in their homes by the nuns of Abbyroot, and Myruna standing in the middle of the road, just dumbfounded. What do you guys want to do?
Is there a tailor in town? I need to get my jacket fixed.
Stand up on my. I'm leaning heavily on my spear. Those guys got
Curiosity,
stronger.
since I used a spell scroll, am I able to like?
You can
drop?
end it willingly.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I just kind
Yeah,
of like.
here, we'll start with you, Mia. Yeah, we'll start with you. What do you want to do?
So I'm
Shrink
gonna
back
just,
down.
And sick. And just like black viscera because she doesn't. She's dead. Like,
Oh, my sweet Mia! Mia, no!
I'm fine. I'm fine, Mother.
How long
Thank
have you
you.
been able to do that?
I found a scroll. You should have stayed home.
I did, but then there were explosions, there was fire, and I had to make sure that you were okay.
Mom, but you could have gotten hurt. And I, for one, am very peeved. She's kind of like trying to puff out her chest and seem like she's
I
upset.
think the word is pissed.
I feel like if I said that word, a certain holy man might yell at me. So I'm just going to say peeved.
Are you saying you're upset with her? Or the situation?
The situation.
Mhm.
And it's clear that even though it's like it would seem on a surface level that she's upset with her mom, she understands like, hey, I just came back. So it's more so like she's upset that the situation even happened to begin with. So it's just like oh my goodness, everyone, are you okay? Here, let me help people. Oh my goodness, I have healings. Kings, can you help me heal people? I'm very nervous right now.
I can help you
Good
with this.
deal.
I'll run up to
Gadil on the
Gadil.
ground.
I'll walk up to Gadil and I'll pump like 15 points of the lay on hands, and I'll put my hand on his like little cheek, and I'll just be like, take this.
15 points?
15, yeah.
You'll just throw that in on your pawn for me, will you? Okay. Yeah, anything else you wanted to do?
I'm just gonna look around at everybody and be like, is everybody okay? Are we all fine?
You had a new jacket.
Could be better, but we're alive.
I'm glad you're focusing on the priorities, Ludovic. I'm glad to see that everyone's...
I also need wine.
You have a bag of endless wine. What do you mean you need wine?
Let's go get wine.
I
wanna-
so I can get more wine.
I want to say that like my raven or my griffin thing will like fall as like the idol, like, and I'll catch it from the sky.
Oh, cool.
And then I'll like
Cool.
I'll pick up Gadil, like I'll put a hand out and I'll try and pull him up, and I'll say, "That worked really well. I think maybe you should keep this." Yeah.
Yeah, I think I should get this.
Here you go.
I'll take that.
Manly.
You see Amaru kind of sniffs it.
Oh, outside of Amaro and Draconic, you'll always be his best boy.
Anything you guys want to do here? Or what do you wanna do?
I fly down expertly and beautifully.
Trip over your
and-
broom. Oh, okay.
And just like, I believe this is yours.
Yeah. And then
Sorry, I
I'll
threw it on the
ruffle my
ground.
feathers and like they'll fold back into my body.
Oh, that's so cool.
Sorry I threw it on the ground. I didn't really need it. My
To
bad.
help you get away, because I had wings.
You all hear the jingling of bottles, and you look over and see kind of coming down the street, wiping blood from her saber, and like you could see a big dead giant bat. It seemed like other like creatures had been kind of flying around that were going to maybe pick you guys up if you went down,
Oh shit!
but nobody went down.
Pick us.
You can
up.
see Melita New Prayer with her prayer etched bottles kind of just jingling as she makes her way out. Nix, are you alright? Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we dealt with some of Strahd's. They said they were generals.
It didn't feel like generals.
They seem to be getting more powerful, right? They didn't do that last time we fought them.
I know, it seems
didn't.
You
every
fought
time
them
I think
before.
Oh yeah. First time is second few. What did that one was? I think consensus, guys. That one was probably the worst.
Yeah, it's probably the worst, yeah.
Well, I wasn't able to knock a jaw off, so yes, probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't get any better, dude. Like that was a home run right off the bat.
Can't argue that.
I mean, you're like plateauing, but like good plateau.
I need to put some silver in this mace. Man,
Nix, you see Melita just looking at all of them talking, especially Ludovic, just like, huh? They were agents of Strahd you've encountered before, and Strahd has not sent minions or been to Abbyroot. What does that sound? Oh, it's a dog. Scratching, I think.
Yeah.
Your mic's too good.
Yes.
It added to the ambiance.
That's just Amaru. That's Amaru. That's Amaru.
Yeah.
my big baby.
Do you know if you see? Melita looks very confused and says, "If Strahd knew you were here, and he was willing to send agents here, why not just come here himself?"
Because we whipped the poop out of him.
We whipped the shit out of him in the last, or about a few towns ago.
You mean the one where somebody
I-
died? We did not whip the shit out of him. We barely survived.
I hit him with a guiding bolt, so he's
subject.
still repairing himself.
Yeah, so we did good damage. And yeah, he kind of sends those two after us every once in a while. We usually do pretty well. I mean, it looks like a couple of your houses are a little...
We will be alright. We will be alright.
Sorry about it.
But,
Melita,
who are you?
This is Melita. This is Melita. She's
I'm Melita.
What's her importance?
She's the main. She is the lead priestess of
She
the Abbyroot.
runs this town.
Oh! I am sorry, I
But
did not mean any offense.
Melita, he's probably not here because he's still licking his wounds from the last time we fought.
No, he's actually taking over Barrowvale as we speak.
Or that too, either or both.
Kings.
Yes.
Strahd is taking over Barrowville?
Yes, I don't know exactly when he started, but last I saw he's taken over the town. What was once, I wouldn't say a happy town, but a place better. It's a lot worse than it was, let's say that.
Our eyes have been following you too closely. We do not have a member of... And you see she kind of looks around just to make sure who's listening. We don't have a member of the Keepers in Barrowville currently. Irina does not know of this.
No, she's in Gladgate at the moment.
Hopefully
We
she
should ensure that she does not know of this.
What do you think would happen if she learned?
That's a good question.
If what we have observed of Irina holds true, I think she would return to spare their lives in exchange for her own.
I feel like leaving information out of her knowledge might end up worse.
You let me tell her. I'll tell her on my time. But Melinda's right. It would not be good. Send her back.
So Strahd is in Barrowville. Do you know what he's doing there?
Amassing an
Undead
army
army.
of undead. It's the best guess.
Have Kings, did you or whoever saw that? Did you tell us?
I'm telling you
This
now.
is the first time.
Okay. Wait, amassing an undead army? What are you talking
And
about?
how did you see this?
Have you been talking to him again?
It was just the once, and Well, to be honest, I no longer view him as someone who might be able to be saved. He is someone who needs to be put down. He is a skid mark on the underpants of this society.
Well, congratulations on joining the club.
You wear underpants?
Oh,
Do you
Wear
not?
underpants.
I like to breathe. I like it. I like breathability.
You get a lot more movement if you don't wear anything.
I'm
What
not
are underpants? What are you
I'm
talking
not,
about?
I'm not free dawning.
We should.
Some of us don't have something to carry around.
Oh god. You see a young bard cleaning out his trumpet down the street. We should go rest. Please, follow me.
I'm on the way. I want to.
You may come as well. And she'll bring my runa with you all. And she's going to take you back to...
I think Adil wants to do something first.
Yeah. But she'll lead you all back to the Mother's Abbey. But Gadil, what do you want to do?
I want to search for the hag I saw earlier.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
16.
16.
It's more than 15.
Gadil, as you're the most fucked up out of everybody here. You fell 40 feet from the sky in the claws and pincers of a giant devil.
At the moment, I'm the most fucked up.
Casimir, shush.
Sorry.
And
What about you, man? Gosh.
Sorry, guys.
I'm like half your age.
he was the most fucked up.
He was.
So as you're getting to your feet and people are kind of talking to Melita and starting to make their way towards the church, you feel a cold pass over you as you look over, and at the end of an alleyway, you see her rocking in her chair of blighted tree roots. See, she holds out a finger and beckons you towards her. And the blighted roots that are rocking her chair, you can see they grow along the ground, start to pull her around the corner. What do you want to do?
Fucking do it.
I'm going to tell everyone. Sorry. I think I need to just go around the city for a moment. The village.
I'll lead you around. You don't know where you're going.
No, I'm just going to be around here. Don't worry.
Gadil, it is
Gadil,
not safe for you to be alone right now.
If you
I'm
leave
sorry.
right
Firm
now,
boundary.
one of us will come with you. This is not an option.
So do you have a tailor in town?
Will somebody please shut him up? Yes, we have a tailor.
Gadil, if you would be so kind as to let me join you, I'll be quiet. I'll stay behind. I'll follow your lead.
Sorry, Kings. This time I think I should go alone.
Look, yeah, as your not father, I'm going to have to put my foot down, and if you end up getting caught alone, we won't be able to save you. Let me come with you. I'm full, fresh and fit. I haven't been touched.
You can be Overwatch. You can use Nyx's broom, maybe, or Nyx can use her broom, or we can do these things even if you don't want us to.
No, I don't want to be the kid that you still have to save. I want to do the things by my own.
Gadil, this has nothing to do with your age. We're being hunted by Strahd. This has nothing to do with how old you are. It's about safety and numbers.
Melita speaks out. You can see she's kind of holding one of the wine bottles and running her old elven fingers over the prayers. She's looking at Gadil. And she says, "This boy wants to pursue his own fate. Let him follow it."
I'm gonna hand Gadil my broom.
I'll just kind of like bow to Melita when she says that, and I'll take a step back and be quiet.
We are watching the town. If something were here, well, we would know about it now. And you can see there are a few ravens kind of circling up overhead.
Mm-hmm.
We are on high alert.
Okay.
Do you take the broom?
I take the broom.
It's a nice broom.
It is a nice broom. I made it for her. And Melissa turns and starts jingling slowly towards the church. Come on. And
Follow.
Mm-hmm. Yep, following.
Be safe. Good deal. Any sign, you run. You come back here. I can't lose you.
I'm gonna telepathically tell my raven to follow him.
There it goes. Okay. Good deal. Is there anything you want to... Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just going to say bye. I'll see you everyone in a moment.
Do what you have to do.
Y'all are acting like you know what he saw.
I don't.
What-
I just.
Yeah, you guys seem paranoid or something. What's wrong?
We
I'm
just
good.
got out of a
Visibly
battle where
pissed.
people randomly got
We're
here.
in battle.
Talking to the guy that tried to zone of truth a player character.
Mia looks visibly pissed and upset right now, but she's staying quiet.
Man, this entire time I thought I was getting away with it.
Ludovic, one quick thing. As you're walking towards the church, you go to say one more time, do you know where the tailor? And Melita just kind of throws her hands up in the air, and a few raven's feathers kind of float up, and she casts mending on your vest. And fixes it up for you.
Oh,
My shirt too. You just like look down the back and where Morn did it. It just went through the shirt too, and like my back is like super bloody, but I'm not even worried about it.
Mended. All right, yes. And she mends up your clothing.
Thank you.
Good deal. You make your way down the alley.
on the way, I want to cast Cure Wounds on me. Just to have that.
Let's see.
I'm gonna give the boy Bardic Inspiration before and after like getting my jacket and shirt fixed. Just gonna go up, hand on shoulder. Be safe. And then just keep walking towards like the church. So
Good deal. You make your way down the alley. And as you do, the weeds and things that have kind of grown, and the vineyards and the wine vines that grow through the town get thicker and begin to wilt and turn blighted until you turn the corner and there is a tunnel of blighted vines and roots all like weaved together that just leads into darkness in this narrow alleyway. Two steepled roofs rise up to either side of you, casting everything in shadow, and it is just black. And you see one hand slowly emerge, kind of shaking gestures before it retracts.
I'm going to take out my bow and enter.
Begin to walk into the tunnel. Everything gets dark, and then you hear the vines behind you knit shut, and everything goes pitch black. Then you hear as a match is lit and a lantern ignites in the hand of Nana Darkcradle. Rocking in her chair, you're no longer in Abbyroot. You are in some dead, lightless forest. The shadows creep and move around you from the trees as if they were living things crawling at the ground towards you. She smiles with her two flickering little flames in her eyes and says, "Oh, hello, dearie. I sense anger in you." And she kind of paws at that scar that you put on your face. "Where'd you get that scar?"
I made it myself.
"Naughty child. One should not hurt such an innocent thing." And you can see a little bit of drool kind of falls from her lip. What do you want to do?
Why are you following us?
I am not following you. I am merely watching, observing from the shadows, as I always have. And I have seen so much loss, so much pain, so much death. Do you wish to end that death, dearie?
Of course I do.
Oh.
Is there anywhere I can sit?
How rude of me. And she kind of snaps and contorts her hand, and more of the roots grow into a rocking chair that you can sit down on.
I sit and I also take out a bottle of wine and put it on the floor, if you want.
Oh, I thought that wine had dried up ever since that unfortunate blight found its way into Abbyroot. I'll pass, thank you. You can see in the flickering of the torch, or the lantern that she's kind of put down on the stump next to you. It's just dead forest all around. It is so thick with the needles and the branches above you. You don't know if it's day, if it's night. You don't see stars or the sun or the moon. And just over her shoulder, a little ways back, you can see a little cottage. Just kind of off kilter, kind of crumbling, falling apart, made of black stone and black wood. And the Dark Cradle goes on to say, "I come to you as an ally. We have a common enemy. That pesky devil. Would you like to slay him?
It's not that I like. I will slay him.
So ambitious. I can give you something that will help with that." And she contorts her hand again, and her fingers like all snap in weird directions. And you see the door to the cabin swings open from roots that push it, and this kind of waft of blighted spores and blackness spills out. And you can see, clutched in branches and roots rising up from the ground, a very strange weapon. You see a long rapier, just ever so curved, like a fang.
Mhm.
It is made of pure silver. The handguard is shaped like the head of a bat, with its wings curled back to form the handguard, this intricate, curved, swirling sort of silvery loop, and the handle itself wrapped in blood red leather. I believe you're looking for such thing. Mm-hmm. These weapons, these instruments of massacre.
Why do you want to kill Strahd too? Yeah, me.
He and I go way, way back. He promised me something that he is yet to deliver. And will you give me a perception check real quick?
Okay. Perception. 27.
Oh,
You hear from inside the cottage this unnatural, wet, gurgly cry of a baby. And she says, oh, shush, shush. We'll wake the child. I will give you this. And the weapon kind of gets brought further out from the door. I only ask one thing in return. I need a spark from Emberfang's lair. It's hidden deep within the hopeless wood. He dwelt there, in a temple. He was a devout worshipper of the Dawnfather, you know. Bring me some of his flame, and I will give you his weapon. So won't you be a good boy for Nana?
Gadiel is going to pause for a second. Okay. But first, my name is Gadiel. What's your name?
You may simply call me Nana. For now. But do this for me. I'll tell you my name.
Okay,
Sweet
Nana.
Gadia.
When I get the hair, how do I call you back?
You bring that flame here to the woods. Come to Abbyroot, and I will show you the way to my lovely home. Do we have a deal?
We do have a deal. I just...
You see, she kind of
want-
licks her lips as a little bit of drool and saliva had started to fall down. Good. Good.
I just... Can I ask you a question?
Why, of course, my dearie. What is it?
Is humanity worth it?
Sit. Did you say, is humanity worth it?
Yeah, by the means that they own humanity, not the entire planet. Like, it's the human mortality.
I've found that such things quickly die in Barrowvale. And you see roots and blighted vines have been curling out of the cabin and have reached up to the base of her rocking chair as she's as she swings back. They grab it and she stops.
Mm-hmm.
Bring me the weapon, sweet, sweet Gadil. Or bring me the flame, and you will have the weapon. And the roots begin to pull her back into the cabin. She's just smiling at you, licking her lips.
Yeah,
Is there anything you want to say before she gets pulled inside?
No, I will take the wine that gave me Ismark and put it on the table. This is my promise that I will be back.
Will you give me an insight check real quick?
Insight. 17.
And this is wine that you got from Ismark, correct?
Yeah,
Oh, but you don't have the bag.
I do have the bag.
Yeah, he has.
Mhm.
Oh, you have the. Oh, I thought Ludovic had that.
No.
Sorry.
No.
No,
No,
I went to the
I got
winery.
confused.
But yeah, no, he's had the bag the whole time since.
Okay.
Ismark
Yeah,
gave
my
it.
bad. She sees the wine, and she sees the bag that you pulled it from, which has like embroidered into it in like silver stitching the symbol of the moon scabbards. And just as she's about to get pulled inside, you see a look of recognition of what that symbol is, and this jealous rage kind of fills her eyes as she kind of spits at the sight and gets pulled inside, and the door slams shut, and everything begins to rot away around you. Branches and things start falling around you until eventually you are crushed under branches, and you force your way out of it, and you are back in the alleyway in Abbyroot. And I am dying to know what Mia just sent, because I saw.
And my fan theory, don't mind me.
I want to see the fan theories.
Oh god.
Anywho, yeah. Is there anything you
Shut
want
up,
to do,
baby,
Gadil,
I'm
before you
not-
head back?
Probably just going to sit on a rock and think for a moment, just for myself.
As you're sitting there, kind of just thinking about what had just happened, you kind of notice you're like scratching at something, and you look down, and there is this thin root, this blighted root that is kind of wrapped around your wrist. That looks like it looks like at first like a bracelet, like it's kind of loose. You're like, that's weird. And then you see it is grown out of your flesh at one end, like it's rooted into you. And you just know that you've made a bargain. You've made a deal with a hag. And there's no getting out of it now.
Well, shit.
And I think that's where we'll take our break. So let's come back at the hour.
You
All
got it.
And see y'all in 10. Goodbye.
Yep.
See ya.
Sure.
Who wants your
I
fire?
also think she wants Strahd's dick.
The hag. She wants the fire of the Dawnfather that's out in the Hopeless Woods.
No,
I knew the
she
moment
wants,
to- what?
she wants Ember Scales spark. Not the
Mhm.
Dawnfire,
Yeah.
there's light. She wants the spark, not the light, bro. I wrote it down.
I think the spark is the light.
Yeah, I think they're just
I think they're the
the
same thing.
Yeah, I think they're the same thing.
Listen. Is it?
We can hope.
It's in the hopeless place of without hope?
Yeah.
The Hopeless Woods.
Hopeless
Bro,
Wood. Yeah.
did you guys say that you guys own these as well?
Yeah, well, I
These
do.
little bad
I have
boys?
them. It comes in like
Yeah, I
a
gave them
box
to my
like
DM
this.
that I play with on Sunday.
Yeah, like
hmm
I
Yeah, they're
got
so
'em-
cool.
I
They're
got
so
'em
awesome.
for Christmas, and we never used them in my real life game because we never used a real life map.
damn. What? Oh, only Theater of the Mind. There's nothing wrong with that. Like it. I've never thought there's anything wrong with that. I grew up on Theater of the Mind. Like the first 8 years I played was all basically.
I'm a very visual person.
Yeah,
That's why I
me too.
like to make
I
the
am too.
backgrounds for everybody. That's why I like to help make it more visually appealing. I want to be able to see who I'm talking to.
What do you mean?
Like your
What?
character, like the background, like this
Oh. Yeah.
helps with my
Yeah.
immersion. Made an interesting choice though, Gadil. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
If you're gonna do anything, at least be interesting.
Thank you for the drama.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my Raven follow you, so I wonder what it saw when you.
I don't feel like it.
Went in
Once
the
those
tunnel.
once those woods close, I don't think it.
Yeah, like would it have seen the tunnel though?
No.
This ask Lando.
I know. That's why I'm like, huh.
But now
So
what do
I
we-
might know what the fuck's going on.
So maybe we table this, taking out.
No, but you might have seen me sitting in the rock with the thing on my.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I don't. Yeah, it'll be interesting what he says that my Raven saw, because that will dictate a lot of shit.
Everybody ready to go kill some basilisks?
Oh shit! Yeah, we still got to do that. There's so much shit.
That's why
All
I came
right,
here.
yeah. So we're doing that. Then going to the Hopeless Woods. Is that the plan?
Goddamn right.
And where I'm getting my spark.
I mean, honestly, let's just go
Good
find.
deal.
Let's just go find Strahd right now with Mia.
Spark is in you, Kings. The spark is you.
You got the. Where are y'all doing that?
Yeah, I was
think
like, I
there's
wanna
like a
do it too.
sound thing.
So low left.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, there's only 6 though, so at least we have that.
Yes, because we don't have permission to upload on the server.
We can add sound. Oh, we don't have permission.
Yeah. Well, you don't have permission.
Listen, I'm about to add that to our server though.
Yes, please. I will be adding in noises, most definitely. I will use that thing to DM. I won't even lie, and I'll be like, guys, don't touch it.
I'm gonna make a bar just to use it.
Today got the earliest kind of
Oh, is that a
breakfast.
quesadilla?
Huh?
Is that a quesadilla?
No, it's a sandwich because I'm poor.
feel
Gadil why is Gadil restless?
Reckless.
Reckless. Yeah. Yeah, he's going through those like teenage years, you know?
He's got a lot of
This
scarring
is
himself
rebellious
and
state.
rebelling. Yeah.
It's not about his age, guys. God.
What a boy, man.
You boy.
Lando,
Merman.
I don't want to sound like a rules lawyer.
That means he's gonna
A
sound like a
country
rules lawyer.
uses the class, not the class level. It uses the player's level.
Oh, you're talking about the booming blade?
It's strange. It's strange. But
No, it's the same
it's
idea.
good for country,
Oh,
not for
Swimming
real.
Blade is the whoa.
It's not. It doesn't scale. Just like Eldritch Blast, it doesn't scale with Warlock levels. It just scales with your levels. So you get beams based on just what your level is. I think
Yeah.
Gleam Blade
Yeah.
is the same.
Uh-huh.
But who
my
cares?
bad, my
We
bad.
are alive
Are alive.
Huzzah.
for now.
We're
Okay.
alive, but we're
For
dead.
drama.
Rama.
Okay. Cadil, anything you want to do before you head to Mother's Abbey to join up with the party?
No, but we have a question about Nick's
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
Raven.
Yeah, so my Raven was following him. What?
Yes.
Did he
You
see?
would have seen Gadil walk down the alleyway. There was just kind of a couple crates piled up. He walked up and sat on one, pulled out some wine, kind of had a drink, seemed to just reflect on what happened, stood up, walked back.
No big deal. We're fine.
Yep. No big deal.
MVD. Okay. All right. Gadil, you make your way to Mother's Abbey, where Melita has brought you all in and walked you up to the shrine of Mother Night. It's a large statue with wine kind of trickling down a fountain. You see she smiles and takes one of her bottles and dips it down into the water, scoops him up and takes a little sip, and mutters a prayer, and steps begin to descend around the base of the fountain shrine. And as you descend, you find yourselves entering a secret hidden winery or wine cellar that
Ludovic
is also
very, or not to interrupt, Ludovic is very hesitant to go down the stairs at first because of what happened at the
Grimgurgle.
no, not Grimgurgle. Oh my gosh.
The bar. Yeah.
Or in Gladgate, the mansion.
Oh yeah, at the Prop Tent Mansion. Yeah. Well, clearly these nuns are all with the Unblinking One. So
I
you should
follow
be impressed.
like right on her heels.
Yeah. She leads you down, and as soon as the stairs start descending and you kind of make it a little ways down, you can see there are raven's feathers kind of tossing around on the steps, and you step into a secret wine cellar / shrine to the Raven Queen. Far end of the wine racks, you can see a shrine similar to the one you'd found or seen up above Callan Blackstein's Inn back in Gladgate. Raven's feathers just kind of hang in the air, drifting around a bit. There's a few different tables and things like that. And she asks you all to take a seat. She kind of starts pouring you all a couple glasses of wine. Doesn't really say much of importance, just making sure you're all okay, mending your clothes. When Gadil steps down the stairs. As you enter Gadil, she looks at you and says, "Did you have time to clear your head, child?"
I think I will need more.
She pours you a second glass. And Amaru kind of runs up to you and starts sniffing you and looking kind of confused, but doesn't make too much of a show of it. You'd probably be able to pick up on it, Gadil, because he's your drink. But Gadil, what do you want to do as you enter the room? Anything specific?
Probably just trying to sit kind of far and take another bottle.
Okay. Once you're all situated, Letta says, "Well, it is clear to me Strahd is either desperate or more angered than I have ever witnessed him before, for he has not stepped foot nor sent his people here to Abbyroot in over 100 years. What did
New
you
record.
do to him?"
I answer your question with a question. Why has he not dared step foot in Abbyroot in over 100 years?
As I'm sure you've all been made aware, the Moon Scabbards are from Abbyroot. This is where Strahd met Tatiana. He does not wish to visit such a painful place full of memories. And we, careful not to earn his ire, we have tried to stay quiet. Keepers are able to conduct a great deal of their business and research here, as Strahd does not come snooping around. Though I fear those days might be at an end. And she locks eyes with Mia's mom, who's just kind of standing in the corner, sipping at wine, just looking very anxious. What do you all want to do?
He shouldn't really have too much of an issue. I mean, he's here for us, right, guys? Like, I mean, he's mainly here for us.
He's going to destroy anywhere we go.
Well, I think what
If we're not there, then I don't think we have to worry about
is
it.
being
Marvel
alluded
says
to.
otherwise.
What is being alluded to is now he knows that potentially he knows that there is another wound scabbard here.
I doubt that. I mean, I didn't hear, Mia's mother say anything.
Melita. Or no, sorry, that's...
Maruna.
No, sorry.
Maruna.
Miruna.
Melita and the Miruna. Yes, sorry.
I didn't hear her say anything, so I mean, and as long as Mayor here doesn't say anything, I mean, we should be good. They shouldn't have to worry, and especially as long as Firecracker Mia over here doesn't say anything. Yeah.
That's... I believe Ludovic is right. I don't think Strahd knows that there are more moon scabbards.
Even as a just in case, at least for a week, maybe two, could we keep Mia's mother down here?
Of course, we will keep her safe. But I worry, even if Strahd does not know, then Mia, if you are out there, if you continue to put yourself in his path, I worry it is only a matter of time until he learns the truth.
So what? Am I just supposed to shut up, stay quiet, and stay here while my friends go off to fight without me?
Yeah.
No.
The answer is no.
Do you think with her dying that would taint the blood, though?
It's the
Mia
blood.
dies. If Mia dies, then that is one less moon scabbard Strahd needs to worry about getting his hands on.
Died once.
True?
Yeah,
I'm
so like,
contaminated by the unblinking one, so I don't think he's going to get what he wants out of me anyway.
There's always
Not as specific as the blood in your veins. You are a moon scabbard. Nothing can take that from you. But you spoke of the unblinking one. What do you know of it?
He brought me back. It brought me back. I didn't agree to it. I didn't make a deal. He did it of his own volition because he saw something in me. I don't know if it's because he saw the moon scabbard connection or what. To be quite frank, I don't know anything about who I was before I died. I've only gotten bits and pieces, so if there's something else that either you and... She looks at me, Runa. You know about me, about what I am, my genetics. I don't even know if I'm even human. Sure, I look human, but am I a human? I don't know, and that's part of the problem.
You see, Melita doesn't say much, but Maruna speaks up. Yeah, you are my daughter. There is nothing special to us other than we share the last name of the person Strahd fell in love with.
You merely wish to put your last name and Strahd as the only merit that you could possibly have? This woman shines a light brighter than anything in this entire place. She's more than a moon scabbard. She's more than just someone who died and came back. She's a hero.
She's a moonbeam.
And a savior.
Sun scabbard.
Nah, that doesn't sound good.
I'm workshopping it.
Kings, as you kind of shout that out, you see Aruna wipes a tear away and says, "She's also my daughter."
Yes, a daughter of yours that has been gone most of your life away from you. Just because she comes back now doesn't mean you can hide her away. Just the same way you have. Someone has to take a stand.
If she was your daughter, would you try to protect her?
Exactly.
By
Always.
sending her away?
No, I would not send her away. I'd keep her right by my side.
Even if that puts her in danger?
The safest hands are your own, Nyx.
Sometimes.
No offense, Nyx. I don't really think you have much ground to stand on in this conversation. I'm not
That's
trying
true.
to be rude. I hope you understand.
I understand completely.
Thank you.
I was just
I'm
voicing
sorry.
an opinion.
Well, Kings,
Yes.
if...
Sorry, Casimir, real fast.
Sure.
Just because Kings had just said that to Maruna. You see tears are kind of welling up in her eyes. And she says, looking at you, Mia. You can tell she's talking to Kings, but she's looking at you. I did what I thought was right. I did what I thought would keep my child safe. And then she looks to you, Kings, and said, and if you had a daughter of your own, you would understand that. And tears are spilling, and she turns and just quickly, leaves and walks back up the way that you came.
She shouts up after her. You don't know what he's been through either!
I had a daughter.
So did
Well.
I.
But
We'll have to damage control that sometime in the very near future. Mia comes with us. There's, as I said to you, Nyx, there's no better hands than our own. Leaving her here to just fester until something comes for her, I would much rather be there for whenever it happened.
I think Mia does what Mia wants to do.
That's fair.
I'm not
I agree.
I'm not leaving you guys unless you, and he looks at Casimir and kind of smirks. You get rid of me yourself.
Melita
Insight
smiles.
check.
I might!
Melita smiles at you, Mia, and says, of course you are going. What is your fate? I apologize for what has happened here in the past few minutes. I worry about your mother.
Too, and deep down, I know she understands and knows that what we're saying is true. She thought she was doing the right thing, and by all accounts, at the time, she may have. I wasn't there, and I was there, but I was barely conscious. I was still growing. I was still learning. So this is no fault of her own. We all lash out, and she looks at everybody individually when we're upset, and we sometimes say things we don't mean. And just sometimes out of fear and paranoia. And that's fine, but unfortunately, this seems like something she's not going to learn through words. She's going to need me see me. And she kind of looks over at Kings and kind of smiles. She'll see me. I'm pretty bright, after all.
Well, just imagine, she just got her daughter back that she's thought was dead for years and years. I mean, Kings, if you got your daughter back, you would behave in almost the exact same way, I'm sure.
Absolutely, and there's no way to argue that, but...
But Mia has a greater purpose, unfortunately.
Mia, I need to speak with your mother again. I apologize.
It's fine. I'm sure we have time before we go up to the mines to get more basilisk blood anyway.
I'll be back.
Oh, you're gonna go? You want to go right now?
Yeah, I would like. Yeah. I need to
Okay.
repair that.
You,
Whatever.
you head upstairs, and you don't even get to the top of the stairs when you can hear her kind of like muffled sobs. And as you step up, you see she is sitting next to the fountain with a shaky hand, kind of just drinking some wine that a nun had brought her. She looks over at you as you approach. What do you want to do?
May I sit?
She kind of wipes some of the tears. If you just keep your dog quiet, then yes.
Amaru, get out of there.
Go lay down. Go lay down. I love you. Yeah, go.
We love you, Mario.
She hands you the cup of wine as you sit down next to her.
And I kind of like put a hand on her shoulder, like very, very just trying to connect here. I lost everything nearly weeks ago, which means I am willing to do anything within my life to protect these people. And I kind of like get up and stand up and then get down on one knee. She may not be here with you, but she is in the greatest hands. I promise you with my own life, and I promise you on the lives already spent of my wife and daughter, nothing will happen to yours. All you must do is trust me, please.
She smiles and laughs to herself and says, I have been told that before. The last time someone told me I could trust them with my daughter's life, that they would keep her safe. She comes back to me, tells me she was killed by that very person. And by some miracle, sweet Mia is back in my life. And I'm being told to let her run off with foolish heroes. Foolish heroes that they're going to get themselves killed. You should all stay here.
And wait to die. It's more foolish to stay.
Where will you go?
We will go wherever we must. We will go and find these weapons. We will go find my light, and we will take it to Strahd. And we will burn him out of this home. Out of his home. Hell, it's not his home. This is our home. Trust me. I am not that woman. I have nothing but love for your daughter, and I will not let anything happen to her.
And as a young girl, she was always running off, getting herself into trouble. It did not matter how many times I told her not to run through the vineyards, that she would trip, she would get herself hurt. She never listened.
What do we do when we fall, ma'am? We get back up. We brush off the dirt, and we keep moving forward. You should be able to wear your last name proud, as should your daughter, as should Irina. We can't let the fear of one man hold us all down any longer. We need... Go ahead.
Oh, please.
We need your daughter to finish this, to see this through. And she knows it and wants it just as much as we need it.
You speak the truth, Kings. I know Mia was destined for wonderful things. She was the only child born in Abbyroot with a smile on her face. But I need you to promise me that you will bring her back to me.
I promise.
Okay.
Bring it in.
She gives you a hug. Gives you a little kiss on the forehead. I'm going to go home now.
You sure it's not best for you to stay here?
Don't think anywhere is safe anymore.
You speak the truth. Something we have in common.
Good night, Kings. And
Good
she
night.
makes her way home. Head back downstairs.
Yeah.
Casimir. As Kings left, it kind of was a bit of small talk as you guys waited for Kings to come back before discussing any sort of plans. You kind of leaned back in your stool, and there's just, across from either side of the table you're looking at, it's just like rows of kegs that go back 10, 15 feet into kind of dark shadow. And as you're just rocking on your chair, just waiting, kind of zone out, and there's a keg that's kind of out of place on the wall, like solitary. There's all the kegs are set up on the racks, but then there's one just like on the wall. And then you see like a bit of wine starts to trickle out of it. Red crimson wine. And you realize it's not wine, it is blood. And you realize it's not a keg. It is the black eye of the unblinking one, watching and grinning from the shadows of this wine cellar. His skeletal teeth just lightly ticking against each other, his 10 other eyes floating around him. Without moving his mouth, you hear him say, "She is a fool. She is insufferable. You, Casimir, you are no fool. We have a common enemy. We both wish to see the devil Strahd cast down from his castle and slain. Why should we be adversaries? Should we not work together?" And anybody else that's looking at Casimir right now, he's just kind of like zoned out, just rocking back and forth. Nothing like alarming.
Do I have any fellow unblinking one bad vibes?
You do not.
Damn it.
Although you do feel like someone's talking about you behind your back all of a sudden.
I thought he was going to help me, not talk shit about me. What the fuck?
I'll say, we are working together, are we not? Strahd licks his wounds inside of his castle as we speak. Is that not heading towards the common goal?
I think we both know we were lucky to survive that day. And should you have fallen, I don't know if I'm feeling as generous. Bring you back again. Given that I extended you a hand, and you see the spear, like perfectly horizontal, exits out of his eye, as if it had like pierced his skull, and slowly emerges. And you spat in my face with it. But that is in the past. Why not look on to bigger things? And you see the spear flows back into his skull, and the blood stops, and the skull lowers, and he kind of sticks his jaw out, almost to make steps up to his eye. And you hear the rustling of branches, and you hear a howl. from his eye. I extend another hand. Won't you come and take it? He waits for you to enter his eye.
I stand up and halt for a second. Think. And then I'll walk into his eye.
Walk down this wine rack. It just looms and seems to grow wider and longer as you do. His unblinking gaze does not waver from you until you step up into his eye and press against the sides, and it is the black, furry moss of the snarling wood. You push through branches, cutting your arms and legs on the thorns that drool with saliva, until you push through, kind of breaking through the foliage into a small clearing. It's night. Cloud rolls over, so you see a moon shine bright. It's almost a full moon. You hear from across this clearing the panting of a massive beast. You hear its paws step out from the woods. You see two glowing orbs of red and this long snout sniff the air. And then from either side of you, running out of the woods, you see two werewolves kind of bow and whimper at its feet. And you hear Radovar speak. Where are they? We lost their trail. The infected one, his scent went cold. And you stopped the hunt. And you see blood, slobber, and drool fall out of his mouth as he steps out into the moonlight a little bit clearer now. And you see what looks like a hill giant-sized humanoid on broken legs. Like the bones actually snap and protrude from the legs. The hand bones are all snapped so that the jagged bones make these long claws. The ribs are snapped outward, and blood just soaks through this guy's body. And he wears a cloak, sort of. It almost looks like he's wearing like priestly robes. They're stained blood red, but you can tell they used to be white. As you look closer, they are made from the skins of dead priests of Mother Night that he has stitched together and wears. And in his hands, his massive, huge hands, he wields. It almost looks like a trip or a ballista. It's this huge crossbow that has a silvered rotating chamber where it holds the bolts, and it is just dripping with blood. You can't tell if it secretes the blood itself or it's just blood falling from his mouth into this crossbow. And you hear the unblinking one whisper in your mind, and he tells you, that is the red sky, instrument of massacre. With it, Strahd painted the very skies above Barrowvale red with the blood of his enemies. See Radovar kind of snarls down at the two werewolves who whimper and lean back. The hunt goes on. Mother is thirsty. And he looks up at the moon. We must fetch her precious blood. Go! And the two werewolves run off into the woods. Radovar takes some steps backwards. And you are pulled out of the eye of the unblinking one. You search for instruments. I can show you where those that I know of are. I trust that this friendship cannot last forever, for I possess Such a relic. Perhaps when the time comes, we can work something out.
Perhaps, but for now, this will do.
I'll be keeping an eye on you, Casimir. But I trust you won't prove as stubborn as the other one. And he blinks his eye, and it's just kegs on the back of the wall, and you are back in your seat, and kind of like as if you just dozed off. And Kings steps down into the room.
Well, okay, Mia. You got the good green light from your mother. Everybody's good. Everybody's good to go on the field trip to the woods.
mean, I don't think I would have minded if she didn't agree either way, but
Well,
it feels
Yeah.
better, I suppose.
So,
what's been going on?
You all need to rest. I just wanted to bring you down here to keep you safe. You may sleep down here. We can bring beds and cots for you all. But I want to know, how can I be of service to you? I'm sure you have business that needs tending to across the valley. I can sense you've made some progress on the prophecy. Is there anything that myself or the keepers can do for you?
If you have a weapon of this sort, and I pull out my mace, that might have some silver linings in it, I desperately need an upgrade.
I can send word to Riverport and have such a weapon made for you.
And in what kind of time? Because we are on a crunch.
By the way the raven flies, it will have the message delivered no later than tomorrow.
Okay.
It's
Potentially.
not a bad time. I mean, we still need to go to the mines to get some more blood.
Well,
Can I ask something too?
Yes.
I don't know if in Riverport have that leather. How do you pronounce this? Armor.
Armor?
Armor, yeah.
I'm writing down this studded leather.
Studded leather.
Yeah, studded leather.
Oh, you want to know if she has any studded leather you could have?
Yeah, armor.
Her boy needs that +2 AC.
Yeah.
+1 AC.
I have one more, but it's a world of difference.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it up to a yes, no dice. That is a 4. Well, we tend to keep such things for the nuns, should we ever need it, but we may part with the set for the heroes of Baroville, of course. And we'll have it fitted for you.
Thanks. How much will it be?
Yes. It is the least we can do for driving those devils out of our town. Is there anything else I can do for any of you?
Do you know anything about the blight or the hag?
Yes, the vineyard told us about her.
we can see
Yes.
obviously what is happening. I'll kind of gesture to everything surrounding this place.
The woods north of here have always been a dark, shadowy place. It was only until you arrived the blight started. I have had the suspicion that Nana Dark Cradle, as she is known, might have played a part in why Strahd did not come back to Abbyroot. From what the keepers have seen, Strahd seems to fear his own shadow. And then a dark cradle holds sway over such darkness. Do not know how those two have come to have their fates intertwined, but I am certain of it. But why her blight has come now, I cannot say. And Gadiri, you see her eyes kind of fall on you for a moment. Not like long enough for everybody else to notice, but she just looks at you knowingly, almost, and then...
Got you red-handed.
Well,
Okay.
you will be
Did you-
traveling to... Oh, Ludwig, please.
I wasn't here when everyone else met you. Do you know anything about the Basilisk cave?
Yeah, the Wormstone mine.
No, that it is inhabited by kobolds.
Ah.
We believe that the kobolds worship these basilisks. They will often catch and bring them prey, but we do not venture deep into that mine anymore.
Would you say that the basilisks, whenever you did venture in there, were they deep in the mines, or were they, far away or close to the?
We never
Basilisks.
encountered the basilisks, but
Goody.
the mine, it is ancient. It was used to mine silver for the knights. Knights, but it is massive. Finding the basilisks will be no easy task.
Of course it won't. For the upcoming battles and tribulations, would you by chance have any extra potions of healing that we might be able to procure?
Purchase.
I know. Cure. If you wish to purchase potions of healing, you should speak with Helga. Helga Greencork. She runs the apothecary here in town. She will sell you potions.
Helga, what now?
Green cork.
Green cork?
Cork,
Green
yep. C-O-R-K. Like a wine cork.
Yes. I just kind of pull out my wallet. A moth comes out. I'm like, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yes. Sure.
I can help kings, it's fine.
Yeah, it can help as well.
You're on your own.
So, here's what I'm thinking we do. Unless there's anything else specific you want to discuss or ask of Melita.
I remember last session, I kind of took Melita aside after everybody left, and I was talking to her about like my past and stuff, and then she said after whatever to come back and talk to her. I don't know if this was what she meant to do.
Yeah,
or-
she mainly wanted to just
Okay.
make sure you guys had a chance to actually
Yeah, never
get
mind.
on the same page. But I'm
I-
thinking...
Go ahead.
Casimir, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, everybody basically can have a turn to decide what do you want to do here in Abbyroot before you guys head to the mine.
Or take a rest and head
Obviously.
to the mine.
I mean, yeah.
That's implied.
So yeah, each of you have your turn. We can whatever you want to get done here in town before you leave. I'm assuming this is you guys want to go to the mine next. Is what it sounds like.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
We need
Ludovic
gas.
wants
We need
to
gas
take
for our
gas.
tower.
Because Ludovic wants free wine.
You already have free wine.
We have an endless
You
bottle of
literally
wine.
have an endless bottle.
But I can get more!
What does the word endless mean?
I think we'll end with Mia. We'll let you have the last turn so you can visit with your mom before you leave. So why don't we start with Casimir, and then we'll go across my screen.
Man.
Okay. I would want to first...
I'll call you guys out.
I'd first want to go see if I could just go find somewhere where I could buy 2 short swords. Just to have.
Yeah, the nuns actually, they don't have maces and mauls and stuff, but they all have what you now at this point would realize they are almost identical to the sword that Ludovic has. They're all moon scabbards.
Okay.
And you would kind of learn after talking to some of these nuns that Tatiana, when she was here, like they were really into sword fighting, and they kind of taught some of the first nuns, like when they settled the town, how to fight with these swords.
Okay.
But yeah, you could easily pick a few up, and they are silvered.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay. How much will that cost me for 2 silvered short swords? I have.
What's a normal short sword cost? Like 10 gold. It'd be like 15 gold each.
15 silver each. Got it.
Or yeah, sorry, 15 silver each.
Removed. And then I would just I would go back to the Mother's Abbey after procuring those, and then I would just kind of kneel before whatever statue of worship they have, and I would just say a prayer
for Mother Night or the Raven Queen.
Oh, there's 2 different places?
They've got both.
Oh, they have
both.
Well,
they've got the Abbyroot is on the surface dedicated to Mother Night, but secretly in private, they also worship the Raven Queen. You don't get the sense though that they're like, they also do worship Mother Night. You know, she is also a god. But
I would hit at both. I would say a prayer at both, kind of the same prayer. I would go to Mother Night first and just nod my head and whisper to myself. Then I'd go to the Raven Queen and nod my head and whisper to myself, because I value them equally in their own way.
Cool. Will you just give me a religion check real quick while you're making these prayers?
Landon, I would love to do that for you. It's not bad considering.
I got it. Oh, yeah, not too bad. As you are praying at the base of Mother Night's shrine, you have your spear kind of laid out in front of you, and you feel, you know that you're going to go pray to the Raven Queen as well, and you kind of feel your mind just shifting between these 2 gods, and a bit of light kind of flashes in front of you that causes you to open your eyes, and you can see a bit of moonlight kind of shining down through one of the windows onto your spear, and a faint bit of smoke rises from your spear where the moonlight has... Oh, Aaron, you've got a train horn coming in, my man. You see a raven's feather etched into your spear tip from the moonlight, as Mother Night gives you her blessing to speak to whichever god you need in this phase of your life.
And then I'll kind of put both my hands on the ground and just bring my head down to my spear and very reverently pick it up. Does that mean anything mechanically, or
not mechanically?
Okay.
Just a little interaction with your god.
Got it.
Cool.
Anything
else you want to do with your time here?
So there's a nice little raven's feather hanging from my
spear. Yeah, just like a little raven feather got kind of etched into it with moonlight.
All right. No, I'll go back to kind of I'll go back to Mother's Abbey and just kind of...
Yeah, they brought cots and stuff down for you all. And Wilson, this takes place over the course of like a day or 2.
Yeah, and I'll sip on some wine there and hang out.
Yeah. Good deal. Anything you want to do with your time in Abbyroot?
First...
Not like anything big's going on for you, you know?
He's going to practice with his bow, trying to imitate his father's signature move that's taking 2 arrows at the same time I hit.
Oh, I love it. Go ahead and make an attack roll, just with your bow. Just see how you do as you're kind of practicing.
Oh, okay. I make 2. I fuck, that's damage. 11.
Okay.
Not 20.
Oh, shit. So with that 11, like, the first couple hours of practice is a lot of, like, notching 2 arrows, and then they just go like in opposite directions, and you send Amaru out to fetch them, just they'll run out, and he brings them back, and they're like smoldering in his mouth. And at the very end of the day, you're like, one more shot. I'll just take one more. You bring the bow back, and it's getting late. There's been a moonlight, and you just have a memory of when you were practicing shooting a bow with your father. And he would always do this thing when you were young. It always bothered you. He'd kind of like nudge your elbow. He'd just like bring your elbow up. And when when you were still around him, it drove you crazy. But in this moment, knowing that he's never going to be able to do that again, kind of remember it a little more fondly. You bring your elbow up and you let loose the arrows, and the first one hits the tree, and the second one not only hits the tree, but it splits the first arrow down the middle. And Amaro runs back with one arrow and two halves of another arrow in his mouth and drops them at your feet. Anything else you want to do with your time here?
No, probably not. Just continue practicing.
Cool. Kings. What would you like to do in Abbyroot? Oh, train still? Okay. Ludovic.
So, knowing that these nuns are proficient with sword fighting, and the absolute pride that my man has of not asking anybody from the group for help, because he doesn't want to be perceived that way, he's gonna go up and ask some of the nuns that he sees kind of fighting or like practicing, and from like a slight distance he like takes out his scabbard and he's like shadowing them.
You're like hovering in the corner.
Well, like yeah, kind of like in the corner, just like going through the motions of what they're doing and stuff like that. And I feel like he gets like one of the nuns either walks up behind him or walks up and sees that he's doing it and offers to kind of spar with him. And
are you controlling my NPCs? Hands off my NPCs,
Bro.
Oh, man.
One of
NPC
the
etiquette.
nuns walks up behind you and sees that you're trying to practice and offers to practice with you.
No, I'm good. No.
As you're like practicing and kind of trying to mirror, you hear a voice behind you say, "That's not how you do that." And you look over your shoulder and you see a rather young nun with like white hair, almost like Mia's, kind of has like a similar cut, but like a little shorter. And she's got a kind of a big scar that runs down one side of her face. She says, if you are looking to practice, I can do that with you. As soon as you go to say, okay, she's already drawn her sword and is like lunging at you, just like just absolutely leads in on the assault. And go ahead and we're gonna have a little roll off here. I'm gonna roll for her and tell you what you need to beat. She rolled really bad. You need to beat an 8.
Oh, God. That's not saying a whole lot for my boy. Okay. 19.
Okay. She, a little overconfident, like, just
Can be
like,
taught.
goes in to just kind of like try and do a quick disarm. And you, like, see the move coming and hook her sword with yours and throw it out of her grip. She smiles and says, well, not bad. And you can spend like the next
practicing a lot.
I can tell. You should perhaps come practice around here with me a bit more. No?
Listen, I have a girlfriend, okay?
I am happily taken,
Lee?
but I will take you up on your offer to practice because I do need practice.
You do?
So group sessions only.
That's perfect. I was hoping that you would bring Nix and Mia around, as they're a little more my type.
Oh.
Damage.
It's a good move.
Oh shit!
Why don't you try that again? And you and her spend the next, couple hours just practicing sword fighting, and by the end of it, you're like both just dripping in sweat. She takes the sword from you and undoes the flask and dips it into the fountain of Mother Night and refills your little hidden flask. She like drinks it herself and then fills it up again for you. I think you've earned yourself a drink when the time comes.
I really like these nuns.
But we're pretty cool. We are pretty cool.
after kind of that, I thank her for like sparring with me and teaching me either new moves or helping me refine some of the ones that I've seen either Casimir, I think what Kai used some swords too, and I think I've seen maybe Mia use a blade, and then of course Irina. And I thank her for everything that she's done so far for me. And I go back down to the cellar, grab if there's any like steins that still have wine in them.
There's a few.
Take one, throw it back, and just pass out. Like fall down and just like rack out.
Accidentally cast Thunderwave when your shield hits the ground.
There is a slight rumble.
Yeah, there's a little rumble.
When like my shield hits, my knuckle just barely hit one rune, the start of Thunderwave, and just
cool. And she would have told you learn her name is Martha. Kings, what do you want to do with your time?
Okay, so, after everybody's just kind of, like, dipset and gone off to different places, I would like to, pull out my, my necklace of Mother Night and kind of, set it down, in front of it, and, I would like to begin to try to, pray to the Raven Queen.
I'm sorry, you're bringing out your necklace of Mother Night, and you want to pray to the Raven Queen?
I would like to attempt to pray to the Raven Queen. Matron of Ravens and Watcher of the Black Wall, hear my plea. And I'll begin to start to tear up.
Immediately.
I need to know that my wife has made it across the River Styx. I must know that she is shielded by your shadowed wing. Guide my eyes and show me the truth, I beg of you, please. Please.
Okay, so you are downstairs at the shrine of the Raven Queen.
Mm-hmm. I want to know if my wife has actually passed through and passed on.
As you pray, and your tears kind of just fall and make the slightest little splash against the cold stone, the air around you gets cold. And you look up, see nothing. The Raven Queen statue is still, but the raven's feathers have all fallen. And you hear a voice behind you, one that you've heard once before, say, "If you wish to see your wife, I can show her to you now. Just turn around, Burton."
He said the B word.
What? How can I be sure that you're telling me the truth?
Take it in good faith. You have my word.
What is your word,
Spawn of Corpse Razor, I can show you your wife.
Alive? Not some form of hell spawn created by you or the devil?
What do you think?
I think that there's a lot of cleaning up to do in Barrowvale. I knew that this was going to be worthless, but at least I had to try. And I will not turn around.
A moment passes. And then you hear a young girl's voice. Dad? Dad? Hear your wife's voice. Kings? Kings, is that you? Kings, what are you doing?
I don't turn.
Are you sobbing still?
Oh, I am bawling my eyes out,
Just
but I can't turn around. Can't turn around.
Continue for what feels like an eternity, but you do not turn around. And then you hear the unblinking one say, I underestimated you, Burton. You are strong in your faith. Your wife is too. She still believes it is your fate to save her. I'll leave you with this, Burton. Your wife and daughter, they are dead. Their souls have not passed on. They are in the clutches of the corpse raiser, and by extension, in mine.
Then that means... Oh, and then that means I killed you first or him?
Strahd has no sway over your family.
So it's you.
Toying.
You're who I killed first. Is that what I'm hearing? And I turn around. Is that what I'm hearing? To get my family free.
Nobody there.
I just fetal position.
Do we know? Do we know who the corpse raiser is? Is that something?
No, that has not come up yet. You would, most of you would know that to be like one of a dark god of undeath.
Okay.
And like raising the dead and things like that.
Okay.
But this is the first time the name has come up.
Got it.
And first time you've learned a little bit about the history of the Unblinking One, or where he at least comes from. Spawn of the corpse raiser.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cry for the rest of the time. Maybe go grab a great club if I have time.
A great club?
Yeah.
In between your sob sessions. Oh,
Just
dude,
right
one
after.
great club. Please.
I gotta kill a corpse raiser.
Okay, Nyx and then Mia. Nyx, what would you like to do?
I would probably go hang out down by the Raven Queen's statue, play my lute, and just kind of think about what has transpired over the past 10 hours with these people. Be
You're
like,
sitting
what?
down there playing your music, just like, what? Yeah, thinking like, what the fuck? You...
Ludovic come in, take a swig, and just pass out.
Yeah, he's passed out. You hear the rattling of bottles, announcing Melita as she makes her way downstairs. And you hear her uncork a bottle of wine, pour herself a glass, and say, I know you want to leave with them.
Of course I do. Why
And
wouldn't
you've
I?
wanted to leave Abbyroot since you first got here.
Yeah,
But you know
but I've
why
stayed.
that's- Yes, you have. And now, heroes have come. Heroes whose fates are either to die at the hands of the devil or see him slain. You can't tell them. You know that, right?
Of course not. I would... No. I just met these people.
I know.
And we know... Well, we know.
I worry for you, Nyx. I know how badly you want to kill him. And I worry that this is clouding your faith. The Raven Queen is a goddess of fate, Oftentimes it is interpreted to mean that she believes one's fate is fixed. That is not true. Believe it is up to oneself to choose their fate, and once they have determined it, to stride towards it confidently. If you are so confident that your fate is to kill him, just worry what will be left of you should you spend your life seeking such a bloody path.
But it's a path. It's better than sitting, festering.
That is true. And I cannot stop you from leaving. I will just leave you with this. If you knew of a way to change the fate of the devil himself, if you could help him find redemption, if you could help him walk down a new path, would you? And
Yes,
she
I would.
finishes her glass of wine. It on the table. Good. Good. Keep a close eye on them. Should they fall, I don't think Barrowville will have another opportunity. Strahd will make sure of that.
I'll do my best to keep them alive.
We'll be in touch, Nix.
I hope so.
Makes her way upstairs. Anything else you want to do, Nix?
Yeah, I would probably go try to find Kings and apologize for, how I've been acting, and yeah, especially after that talk.
Yeah. Quiet down, trying to sleep.
Shut up.
Fuck you too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Mia. Last but certainly not least, what would you like to do with your time in Abbyroot?
What am I gonna do? Keep everybody on their toes. Never know my next move.
Polymorph into a T-Rex.
Yeah, because I have another scroll up my ass. Yeah. No. So what Mia's going to do? She is going to start making her way back over to her mom's house, but instead of going straight there, she is going to go up to the gnarled big cherry tree that was like a pinnacle, like part of her life growing up here, and she's going to get down on both of her knees and take off her necklace holy symbol and place that down on the base of the tree. And she's gonna, of course, do the stereotypical prayer hands. And she's been doing some independent study away from Kings, trying to, learn more and do more things. And she's going to start a prayer, and she's going to pump her channel divinity into this prayer as well, because I realize I haven't really made her do that yet. And just mostly because to fuel an additional magical effect, nothing too fancy with it, just to help send home that she's trying to do a message. She takes a deep breath, or what she can do, and she's going to say, Great and powerful, the sun is your blessing that shows us your loving ways. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for sharing your warmth that touches us, shining down on a land and sea, allowing us to grow and bloom. We honor you, Dawn Father, for you are the beacon who casts away the gloom. Please, Let me talk with Strahd.
Wow. Okay. Give me a DC 20 religion check.
I'm going to say, before I do my final roll, I want to pump in all my uses from knowledge of a past life, should I not immediately make that roll. So,
I'm sorry, real fast. You said you're going to use a channel divinity here?
yes.
You can roll with advantage.
Woo, okay. Religion, there it is. First roll. 14. It's not gonna work. So, assuming I do the 14, I'll start using my knowledge from past life. 1d6. Okay, so that's plus 3. 17. I'm gonna do another use of it as well. So it makes it above a 20.
21.
21.
Go.
Okay.
You really want to talk to Strahd.
Mia,
Mm-hmm.
you're kneeling at the base of this cherry tree, which was much smaller when you were a child.
Mm-hmm.
And it saddens you as you approach to see that it is suffering from this blight. The cherries that grow from its stems are rotten and kind of shriveled. Many of them have fallen to the ground and are just splattered, and it just reeks. It's like rotting fruit. But you close your eyes and begin to pray. And you can't see it, but you feel the clouds break for a moment. And for a moment, you have a warm ray of sunlight fall on. And you open your eyes, and you are kneeling before this large dead tree in a courtyard. Black spires all around you. You recognize it from your dreams to be Castle Ravenlock. There are statues of ravens that kind of line the walkways and the pathways through this courtyard. All of them have been shattered into oblivion, just like their legs and like the lower halves of their torsos still left standing. You can see like dead ravens have been speared into them. Quite unsettling. And a bit of sunlight fades as it gets gloomy once more overhead. And you feel a presence behind you. Well, this is unexpected.
Stand up, dust off the bottom part of my outfit. I'm going to turn and meet his gaze, who I'm assuming is Strahd.
It's the groundskeeper.
Damn it! I failed. Curse you, Dawnfather. But
it is Strahd. As you see him, you weren't quite sure what to expect. Given the last time you'd seen him, you'd incinerated him.
Mm-hmm.
He looks healthier than before. Healthier than you'd even seen him when you first fought him. You can see a bit more, not quite color, obviously, but he looks like he's been feeding quite regularly. And he's wearing a crimson blood red breastplate. You've never seen him wear armor before. Wearing some now. And he's just smiling. He's got kind of just like a white, elegant noble's shirt. Big ruffles like at the ends of the sleeves and a collar. And black trousers.
Lestat-esque.
And he's just smiling, kind of looking at you, just pulling at his thin, little black pointed mustache and beard.
Been ignoring me for quite some time, and if this were any other circumstances, I think I'd be a little offended. But I understand you have a goal to keep. I've been seeing things about you, what you're planning, what you're doing. And I need to ask. I doubt you'll answer me, but I'm going to anyway. Should you succeed in bringing back Tatiana, what happens then? You bring her back. What happens to the valley? Are you just going to recluse yourself with her in your tower? Are you going to keep doing what you're doing? What is the end goal after just bringing her back?
You are bold to speak her name here. You think you know me?
No.
You don't know.
No, I don't know anything about you. That's why I'm asking. I've been racking my brain. I want to understand. Because clearly, whatever it is that you want, that you think that you want, that you feel is the answer here to solve the problem, is enough to do all of this. And she just gestures to the courtyard. I saw in her mind, Strahd. I saw you kill your own parents. I saw you dismantle. For why? Do you really think this is all going to be worth it in the end?
What do you mean? I've seen into her mind.
The unblinking one likes to torture me. He likes to make me regret turning back on him. And he's making me see things. Things that I don't want to see.
Strahd's gonna make an insight check. And you're gonna make a deception check.
Okay, I mean, this is what she genuinely feels like to be the case, to be completely honest with you, so I don't know if that helps or... I'll roll deception anyway.
You can say 19 on the dice.
Oh, yeah, even if I use my last, knowledge of past life, that's not gonna help me. I got a 10. But I'm being truthful, that's what she thinks is happening. So...
You think the unblinking one?
Yeah, like Mia truly, genuinely thinks that the unblinking one is
something he doesn't.
Funny. Perhaps he's playing tricks on me too. You know, you remind me of her. She used to get angry just like that.
I'm sure it just comes from a flight of passion. From what I've heard of legends, I don't think I'm anything like that. I'm just Mia.
I'll tell you this, Mia. When I get back what the Raven Queen took from me, together, we will be strong enough to escape this place. And I do not escape to start a war of conquest. I do not escape to pursue revenge against the Raven Queen for what she's done to me here. I merely wish to live a mortal life with the woman I love. That is it. That is why I do what I do here. I have spent an eternity suffering as a result of the cryptic lies. I have been the victim of a goddess that does not care for her followers. She abandoned her followers here. I know that because I killed them all. So when I get my hands on Irina, and rest assured, I will use her, bring back my love. And just in case get any thoughts about going to Irina, trying to keep her safe, just know that the people of Barrowvale, her hometown, they all belong to me now. I have not felt this full in a long time. And he flashes you his fangs. If Irina does not come to me willingly this time, I will kill all of them. When they're done, I will return to Gladgate and I will kill every last person there. And I will continue to do so until it is only Irina, you, and your pestering. I do not know why I am worried. I was merely playing with you last we met. I will kill you the next time we cross paths, Mia. Unless you bring me her.
She's gonna break a wooden rose petal off of the carving that Kai made for her that's on her holy symbol. And she is going to very succinctly walk up. And she's going to place it down at his feet and stand back up. I expected this. And her tongue feels sort of dry when she says this because she remembers she's said it before, but it's something similar to what she felt herself say as Tatiana in her dream. You've made mistakes. You can't make them okay. You can't walk them back. But there's always the future. You've made your decision. Despite everything, I hope that maybe there can be an understanding. Probably not, but if you've given up on you, and the world has given up on you, I would be hypocritical for me to turn my back on you as well. Should we come to blows, I will do what I must. But just know I do it with no joy or no satisfaction. I'm not Casimir, I'm not Adil, I'm not Ludovix, I'm not Kings. I'm just angry. And I'm mad. And I feel helpless. And not just because I feel weak. Standing in front of you, you could just reach out and kill me right now. I can't stop you. But I have to try. Then I'm no better than the people I want to change. You do what you need to do. What you feel you need to do. And I will continue to do what I feel I can do for you. So enjoy your plans. Hopefully they'll change. Takes her steps back.
Strahd, who's over 6 feet tall,
He's only 5'5".
leans down, picks up the petal. He had the gift. And you see, kind of hanging on a pendant, is the statue that he carved for Strahd. He tucks it. You all think you've felt pain. And I'm sure you have felt real pain. But none of you have felt what an eternity truly feels like. You don't know what it means to live with your sins and know that you will never escape them. You are children. You are naive, pitiful little things. That's good, though. I can see in your eyes that you have suffered. Just means the blood will taste all the more sweeter, should you not heed my warning that I will give you one last time. Stay out of my way. He reaches out, brush your hair, You look so much like her now that I see you up close. And then snaps your neck. And you look up at the tree that has a bit of sunlight shining down on it. And the cherries are bright, plump red. No blight, no rot in them. The grass all around you is dead. The cherries that have fallen are rotten, but the tree itself, in the light of the Godfather,
The Godfather! Damn, he leveled up!
has been restored. And you hear a voice behind you. Mia. Can I get you something to eat? And you see your mother just kind of fidgeting with her apron, tears in her eyes.
And she picks up the holy symbol, kind of smiling at the fact that the petal is still missing. Like, she knows now that she didn't make it up to make herself feel better. She puts it back on and she turns around. Sorry, Mother, I don't eat anymore, but I appreciate the gesture.
Will you give me an insight check real quick, man?
Okay. Before I roll, my passive is 17.
Go ahead and give you.
Damn it!
It's not about your mom. It's not.
25.
You're hungry.
Kings, you stole the words right out of my mouth. There is a weird sensation in your stomach when you're like, oh, I don't eat. You're like, weird feeling. You almost don't know what it is. It's been so long. And then it passes. That's okay. How long do I have with you?
Well, we rest and then we go to the mines in the morning to gather more basilisk blood for fun travels. I'll keep it at that.
Good, because I don't know what any of that means.
Probably for the best. I don't think it'll help.
Well, if you are leaving tomorrow, I was going to bake your friends some food. I could use some help in the kitchen if you have time.
She reaches up and she plucks some cherries. How about cherry pie?
You see your mom just like breaks into tears and helps you like gather up a bunch of the cherries and takes you inside, and together you cook and bake pies for everybody.
One for everybody. Everybody gets a whole ass pie.
And when you're finished baking, you find yourself just sitting at the kitchen table with your mom. She says, I made Kings promise me that he'd bring you back to me. He gave me his word that he would.
He's an honorable man. He'll keep that promise. Despite my best efforts to make it very difficult for him. And she starts subconsciously rubbing her neck.
I know. I believe him. I think he does care for you. I can tell you care for them. I need to hear it from you. I need you to promise me that you will come back here.
Takes both of her hands. I am going to be candid here with you, Mother. Promises I don't know what their weight mean in Barrowvale anymore. But I promise you, I will not willingly close my eyes forever. I will make it back. And I ask, should the worst happen, it won't. I have a good safety net. Do not blame Kings for not being able to keep a promise. I think he would sooner fall down on his own weapons before you can even pull out your kitchen knife.
I got that vibe from him. Yeah, he seems cool.
We had to stop him once before, and they've stopped me plenty of times. I need to talk to him soon about something, but in any event, promising, yes, I do promise.
I love you, Mia.
I love you too.
She finishes the last bite of pie,
Mhm.
and she slides the knife across the table to you and says, just one other thing. If you ever get the chance, put that in the devil's heart for me.
We have 2 different weapons we have to use now. This fight is going to be more complicated. She cleans it a bit, and she puts it in her bag. We have a moon scabbard blade, and now this. I guess they're both moon scabbard blades in a way.
One's just a little more humble.
And she stands up. I have to do something. I will let everybody know about the pie. That'll probably help us in our travels, for sure.
I'll get them packaged up for you to take. I think tonight is goodbye.
For now. Not forever.
She wipes tears with her aprons and then just goes in for like a big sobbing mom hug.
Oh,
And
here
gives
we go.
you, like, won't let go. You have to be like, I have to go, Mom.
God, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
She watches you as you leave, kind of walking down from the porch and head up into Abbyroot, and she just leans at the doorway watching, fidgeting with her apron.
Mhm.
Until she's out of sight.
If I have time for one more thing, I know it's getting
Sure. It's all good. Yeah, we're going to wrap up here in just a couple minutes. There's one other thing we'll do to kind of help move you guys along in the story. But what's the other thing you wanted to do?
I wanted to meet up with Kings for just a brief second.
Sure.
Like, hi, I have something to tell. Why are you in the fetal position?
Saying, Nyx wants to talk to Kings. Mia wants to talk to Kings. All right, I'm here.
Yeah, you're daddy. You're important.
Hey, Daddy.
Not you. Not yet. You can call me Kings.
You hear the unblinking one. Hey, Daddy.
Okay. But in all seriousness, she goes down and she hands him his portion of cherry pie.
Am I getting a whole cherry pie or a slice of cherry pie?
She made everybody a whole ass pie, so
Okay,
you're getting a...
That's foreshadowing. I'm going to use that later in a combat. Thank you. Give your mother my best.
Yes, I don't... Can we see my mom's house from where we're at? I know it's...
No, she
Okay.
kind of lives on the outskirts of that. Not like outside, but like on the outer edge of Abbyroot. You're more in the center of town at Mother's Abbey, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
since that's where you guys are visiting.
So she pulls out one of the fresh cherries and she's kind of holding it in her hand like, you're going to be very proud and very stern with me in just a moment at the same time. I practiced my prayer. I brought back to life that tree that was in front of my mom's house.
Well, that's outstanding. Good job.
And
It must have taken a feat of magic.
It did, and then I talked with Strahd.
Excuse me. Hold on. I think there's something in my ear. Did you just say that you talked with Strahd?
Yeah.
What?
You have.
I'm trying to sleep.
Shut up.
Ludovic, shut up. Mia was stern. She became her mother there for a second. But-
Why? Why? Whoa, we're trying to keep things, if he recognizes you, even if he looks at you in any other way than just another body to kill, there's a chance he could use you for more. Why would you make such a decision?
Because it's something that I needed to do.
But why is what I'm asking. I'm not saying you shouldn't have done it. Well, you shouldn't have done it. But what's done is done, and the only thing we can do is move forward. Did he figure you out?
Not that I'm aware of. He may have saw some similarities, but he was lamenting. He was monologuing.
Believe just that he does me. He will have a closer eye on you now. Tread carefully. Don't try this again.
With what he's doing right now, I'm sure he's already has a close eye on us either way.
Yes, but in this situation, you are more important. You realize that?
He's stronger than he was before.
Of course he is.
No, I don't think you understand, Kings. He is stronger than he was before. He's wearing a crimson armor. He's healthier than he's ever been. He not only turned an entire town, he fed from an entire town. And he gave us a last warning. If Irina doesn't come willingly, the rest of the valley is next. So whatever we're doing, we need to do it quickly.
Did he give us a timetable?
Oh, that would be too generous.
Fair.
It's very clear that we're running out of time, so we need to prioritize and figure out what we're doing and where with a more stringent urgency.
Well then, if we had stringent urgency, you ask for it, stringent urgency you shall get. Ludovic! And I smack him on the back of the head. Time to get up!
What?
Time to get up? Time to move? I got you a bottle of wine.
Go get it!
Well, gotta be quicker than that.
You tie it on a string on a stick out in front of him.
I'll use it. I'll use it.
Right.
So, now, carry us to Plot, Landon.
I'm going to, just pick up Ludovic.
Okay. Yeah, so, just on that note, Kings, now you say that, just to make sure we're all on the same page, is the mine where you guys want to go next?
It's the only way we're going to be able to
travel,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We want to travel quickly. Okay. It's the only way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you set out from Abbyroot.
Long rest?
Did you guys want a snack? Oh yeah, you guys definitely had a long rest.
I spent 24 hours in the fetal position.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how he sleeps now.
Well,
this man is scarred.
Bruh.
As you leave Abbyroot, smell of rotten fruit, but also a rich wine hangs in the air, but grows ever lighter. Instead, you just get out to the stale, dead valley. A few ravens fly overhead, watching you as you leave, but eventually make their way back to Abbyroot. You're not sure if that was Melita, Melita, or just her ravens. You travel for a few days, getting back down the road you've traveled. You venture off the road onto a dirt trail, long forgotten, that leads you closer and closer to the face of the Black Feather Peaks. And there you discover the entrance to Wormstone Mine. Carved into the side of the mountain. And you can see, filling the landscape around, are easily 100 petrified heads, all kind of like spiked through on old mining equipment, like old pickaxes and things like that have been turned into pikes. They're petrified, like eyes and mouth just open agape as they're cracked down through it. And you can see draconic runes etched into their scalps and into their heads. Very crudely written.
Are they glowing, or is it just engraved?
Not glowing. They're just glowing and watching as you all approach.
Could I read one of them or some of them? The runes on their heads?
You can certainly do that next week when we pick things back up.
Yep.
No!
Yeah, I bounced. It's 10:35.
Fun session, everybody. That was a good one. It's good to be back at the table with you all.
It's gonna be back.
Started with combat, and then there was a lot of role playing, but trust me, next
to be
week
back.
will be plenty of combat in the mines.
Like my wild card Mia technique, baby.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. I'm a little relieved that the disintegration and the polymorph scrolls have already been used.
Bruh, we should have
Still
kept
got
that
an
polymorph.
I know.
elemental. Never
Yeah,
give me
I know
an
you gotta
elemental.
jump, but I still feel bad that the disintegration didn't work.
Yeah.
I was like,
She made it.
It is
for
what
it.
it
but
is.
at least it was, yeah, it is what it is. But
I'm
anyways,
sorry my
good idea.
tangle didn't work.
Yeah. Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Later.
Bye.
GG's.
Yeah.